are back. Let's go. Welcome back, boys. Hope everybody had a good week. I had a pretty good week. It was pretty good. Let's see. We'll join here. All right. So we has a Diana party now. I will come to hub in 1 minute. But first, actually, I guess we can go ahead. There we go. All right. So I have not run too much Diana since I got back. I think I did, you know, maybe 40 minutes or something. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, what's good, Zag? How's it going, bro? What's good, Chimera? Sorry for being busy so long. I am so sorry to the gift. Who to what now? No worries, dude. I wasn't on at all last week. I was on vacation, so you didn't miss anything. No worries, man. Well, what's good, chat? How's everybody doing today? We are back. So I guess I can... Oh, first off, equip my correct pet. There we go.
As a child, I yearned for the mind.
Yo, there we go. What in the world? I understand the gift now. W's for Chimera in the chat, dude.
For the mind.
Holy cow. I need to update the number because it's probably off now because it's been a week. But
as a child, I yearned
let's
for the
go.
mind.
W's in the chat for Chimera. If you guys just got gifted a member, make sure to tell them thank you.
As a child,
but holy cow. Thank you so much, man. Absolute legend. Yo, it's good, Polish. I'm sick today. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
As a child, I yearned for
that
the
is
mind.
a rip. Yeah, I had a little bit of allergies a couple days. Apparently, so we went up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, is where we went for vacation. Saw some black bears. That was pretty epic. There's just bears just chilling, you know, out in the wild. And they're like, it's a really long drive, like down from where we were at. 6 out of 6, I think so, yeah. Let me do this as well. But, yo, it's good, Fluggy. How's it going, bro? Prices of griffin feathers drop or no? I mean, they always drop whenever Diana's around. So, yeah, they'll drop a little bit while she's here, but after she leaves, they'll go back up. And, I'm holding on to all mine because there is the, there's supposed to be a new mythological ritual update coming out at some point, you know? But, yeah. So, once that comes out, there should be a new recipe for a mythic griffin pet, which will probably require a lot of griffin feathers. So, that's the main reason to hold on to them right now, just to wait until that update comes out. But I'm sure a lot of people are also doing the same thing. But, yeah. Why is this not short? It should be short. Oh, have they actually released the update now? Chat. There was an update, or I know that there was supposed to be an update for YouTube where they make it so YouTube, like big stream and short stream, are in like the same chat. But I guess not, because y'all aren't in the same chat. But I don't know why it wouldn't look like a short to you, Vix. That is odd, because you are in the short stream. But preloading the stream was good luck. Now 2B will drop a Chimera first ink. I hope so. That would be epic. But yeah, let me update the number real quick, because I'm pretty sure the membership number is wrong because I haven't been here for a week. So there's that one. And then give me a moment here. Boom, boom. How many members we got right now? Wait for it. It is processing. I want to make sure we've got the right number because I should have updated it before I went live today, probably. Okay, does that show? I believe it does. Okay, so we currently have 60 some. Yo, what's good, Revmo? What's good, Terex? How's it going, boys? Welcome to the stream. Let me see. I'm trying to math here. Be this number. There we go. Okay. So not quite as close as I had hoped. Oh, we've got one. We've got one. Bang. And then let me swap. Cool. Do you know how much I'm guessing that sugar I want/need for the last upgrade? For what? For what upgrade are we talking about? But who are you voting for? Who is in office? Or I mean, who are the options? I haven't even seen. Let me take a look-see. What are the choices? What do we got? 3-perk Foxy, 2-perk Marina, 3-perk Aatrox. Yeah, I'm voting for Aatrox. I want Aatrox up in here, dude. That is what I would like to see. Okay, the Sugarcane Hoe. It's the 256 enchanted. I don't know exactly how much that is. That's a lot of math. 256 times 160 times 160. Whatever that number is. It's a lot of sugarcane, though. It is a lot. Is it possible to kick my old account from the guild and add my new one? Yeah, I can do that. That works. There will be member gift out every 15th of the month. Don't worry. I did it. Add there. I will make it fill. Okay. Appreciate it, bro. W's in the chat again for Chimera. Oh, and I'm once again on the wrong pet. I need to make a new pet rule, low-key, so that doesn't happen. Or let me just do this, because I'm not doing those right now. So we'll just make it so when you dig a griffin burrow, it equips the griffin, so I don't have to keep worrying about that today. That would be nice. But yeah, we'll be voting for Aatrox today. Copper update will be released on September 30th. Are we talking about oh, the like straight up Minecraft update? I saw, did you guys see the spear? Like they're adding the spear in the Nautilus mob. Like that looks pretty cool. I feel like they haven't done, I mean, they've done a lot of, you know, unique combat stuff with like the mace was like, I guess the most recent weapon added. So I guess not a ton of combat stuff. Like the mace and the breeze were pretty cool for Minecraft PvP on like Lifesteal and other servers like that where people play on newer versions. But it's gonna be cool to see people implementing the spear and stuff into gameplay. I think that'll be cool. We actually have jousting in Minecraft now. Kind of crazy. Yo, what's good, Strom? How's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream, sir. Again, boys, if y'all enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like on it and smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30K for the red name, and we're actually getting pretty close to 28K, which is pretty epic.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Crazy Polish. Wild things. But yo, Strom with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom. There you go, sir. All right, and then we do this. But yeah, welcome to guild. Let's see how many spots we got left. We got a little bit. Okay, so I'm getting rid of boom, 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 boom. This one. Doo-doo. Alt invited. Yoink. Oh, you left already. Never mind. Or no, it's a K. Okay. Wait for it. There we go. Right there? No? I have no idea. I don't know, bro. Any room? We are full at the moment. We do be full. But I'll probably, if we get some spots open, I'll probably invite a couple of my guild members are wanting to get in, so we'll probably do that. We do have something pretty epic to claim later, so remind me whenever we go for lunch, because I have been waiting to do this for like probably over a year. The goal that we reached while I was on vacation, I have been trying to reach for like over a year. It's such a grind, man. Diana Worth with only 129 magic find. I mean, you'll still make money from it. Just from the griffin feathers and coins alone, it's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, you'll definitely make less. Excuse me, with less magic finds. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Can we get flame in here? There we go. Thank you, Benz. W Mans. Alright, what do we got? Yoink. Okay, got you. Comprendo. So this. Bro's not in the guild. Alright then. What armor are you using to kill ink? So when I kill, I'm using the same armor that I'm wearing right now, which is my Crimson with Crown of Avarice. It's very ugly. I had to do it for a video. So my armor is very ugly because of a video. Lol XD. But whenever someone else kills, which Benz is killing for us today, I just do damage with my Crimson and then I'll swap to my Sorrow set. Which will equip my G-Drag for me and let me get everything. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff. But yeah. Is there a reason to kill your own? I feel like that's when you should definitely want a magic find swap, right? Is that the reason? Or like why would you want to kill your own? Because the ferocity proc works for pet rule. Yeah, but that's like so inconsistent, I feel like. I mean, I guess if he's getting the other stuff, or like if he's getting ferocity from using Terminator, because he's got fatal tempo. Yeah, still though, can still get Greg magic find ferocity kills. Okay, so I guess does looting only apply if you kill? Like, what's the reason? Because, like, you could get that magic find if someone else kills the same, could you not? Damage from inks comes from the sword, right? Sorta. Yeah, I mean, I'm using a Daedalus blade. But I have max magical power and max kill combo. Oh, okay, get more magic find from kill combo. Alright, got you. Yeah, I'm not that sweaty. But yeah, I have max magical power and max attributes, so that's where everything kind of comes from. It's a lot of damage. But I mean, Infernal Armor is a big deal for sure. Alright, appreciate you, King. Have a good one, bro. How much playtime this event? How many chimeras? This is like, I've played less than an hour. So, I have not dropped anything. I think I played like 45 minutes the other day. I did get to a cocoon in ink. That was pretty epic. First time cocooning in ink. But, nothing crazy. Yo, what's good? Yeah, hell, what's good? But yeah, we'll be playing mage eventually. The goal right now is, of course, to drop some chimeras and be able to make enough money to play mage in the future. Okay, ow. But for the time being, I am too broke. I've got all the chimera books I need. The problem right now is okay, there we go. Problem right now is getting the T7 enchants, like sharp 7 and that sort of thing, is going to cost me quite a bit. So we're trying to make a little bit of money from Diana so that I can actually afford to play mage well. It's good. Alright, how's it going, bro? What's up, Ninja? Yeah, full party? Yeah, we got a full group right now. Can you use Huntax with sword swap today for 100% ferocity kill? Oh, yeah, that's true. I got you, comprendo. That's cool. Dang. Yeah, I figured people would come up with some cool strats with Huntax, but that is not what I was thinking of. That's kind of epic. All right, have a good one, Davidi. What's good, Nexus? How you going, bro? How you doing, bro? Good grief, I haven't streamed in a week, guys. My brain, I gotta get used to talking again. It's kind of wacky. Yo, what's good, Slayer? How's it going, man? Change my name. I'm the guy who told you the leaders. Got you. Bro got 32 chimeras. No, we're not doing. I am going to do my best to avoid doing a Hyperion. We're gonna try and just roll with Claymore because I'm pretty sure we can get by with that. Like, granted, Hyperion's gonna be crazy damage, We really wanted to do that, but I don't think it's worth the cost personally, so we're gonna try and avoid it. So we'll test it out. I may end up going for, I don't know, like Chimera 2 hype or something if I think it'll be crazy, but I think even Chimera 2 hype probably won't do as much as Claymore. So I don't know what level of Chimera I would need for it to be equivalent to Chimera 5 Claymore, but it's too much, man. It's just really not worth the cost. It's really not worth it. Chimera 3 hype better than Chimera 5 Claymore? Okay. But yeah, I'm not planning on getting both. Letting you know, E-Man 9, 200 bros per hour, and people like before. I joined this party. We've definitely got some crazy E-Man 9 players for sure, but like I'm probably not even getting 200 bros per hour, man. Let's be real, I'm not sweating right now. Best Witherblade, I like Estrella, personally. Oh, I'm gonna spawn a Rev here at some point. But yeah, I like Estrella personally because of the defense. It's just nice for whenever you're spamming in Kudra or in dungeons to have that extra defense so that you don't die as often. Granted, you get extra damage with Hyperion, but I feel like the extra defense means more survivability, and Hyperion already does enough damage, or Estrella already does enough damage for it to kill most things, so it's not really that crazy, I think, to be worth swapping to hype. Alright, there we go. Let me trash this. Did you see that Thidge got... Wait, what? I did not. What in the world? What happened? We are full right now, TW. Sorry, man. What in the world happened? Yo, what's good, Purple? How's it going, bro? Co-op got banned and wiped. Brother. Ugh. That's so annoying. That is so pain. This is why I don't like co-op chat. Good grief. Good grief. Big pain. That is a big yikes. That is a big yikes. Yo, let's go Electro, doing pretty good. How you doing today, man? Do this, but man, that is big yikes, dude. You hate to see it. You really do. Would you say farming melons is an efficient way of getting money? Yeah, it's pretty good, especially if you're on Iron Man. Yoink. But yeah, it's like farming melons is probably, I'd say it's top 2 money methods on Iron Man. You know, like of course, diamond mining would be number 1, and then grinding melons / pests is really nice. Of course, there's definitely way better methods on main profiles, but for starting out, melons is very, very strong. It is very good. It's usually what I recommend. Yeah, appreciate you, King. Have a good one, bro. If your co-op does something stupid, you get wiped too. Yeah, it's pretty yikes. Pretty yikes. Go here. But yeah, got a gifted sub while studying skateboarding. Yo, yeah, I've been seeing. I know that new skate game came out, so a lot of people have been playing that. I was watching Jev play it. I think. Yeah, I was watching Jev play it before stream. It looks pretty epic. I've never been a skateboarding man, personally, but I can appreciate it. Doo-doot, doo-doot. Yoink. It'll depend on when it is, Electra. It will depend. But yeah, I'm not like opposed to it. Do. Do this. Okay. Hi there, fella. Lol. Imagine I dropped the die from that. That would be hilarious. Think I should save my chimeras for Claymore or sell them for G-Drag? Looking to play M4 M5 LCM. Was gifted a maxed out 10-star Storm helmet with Celestial skin. Dang. I mean, G-Drag is definitely very important, but I don't think you would need to sell all of your chimeras for that. So maybe you can get, you know, like Chimera 2 or something on the Claymore, and then have your G-Drag as well, but definitely prioritize G-Drag first, 100%. 100% prioritize that first. Do. Yoink. Not today, just need contestants. Well, yeah, it's really just, yeah, what day and what time, because it's part of the reason I have to turn down sometimes is just because everybody's in EU, and so I can't really. Sometimes I can make EU collabs, but a lot of times EU collabs end up being at a weird time for me, so it just depends. But yeah. Yo, what's good, Zion? It's going pretty good. How you doing today, bro? Let's go over here. Yoink. What's good, gamer? How's it going? Do. Send it. What's max level? 521 is current max, but I'm not at max XP because you can get like 64% or something like that to 522, and I'm currently 24%, so we've got a little ways to go, but we are going to be getting XP today. Don't y'all worry. Even though we're not doing dungeons, I do still have some XP to claim. It's going to be pretty epic. Do. Let's do this next. Alrighty. Send it. XP from what? I can't tell you that yet. I can't tell you that just yet. Oh, there is an Inquisitor somewhere over here. Alright, I think I hit it already, so I'm just gonna do this. And then we're gonna drop a Chimera. What drill should I get as my first? I mean, you can go for Ruby or Mithril. Honestly, isn't bad just because you'll need those for powder grinding. But probably Ruby would be ideal first one, I would say. Something like that. Kind of gear do I need to play Burrs in M5? Terminator. That's a big thing. Terminator, lots of Master Stars. And what else? Terminator, Master Stars. Magical Power, of course, is nice. You know, you want to have like at least 1200 ideally, probably. Something like that would be good, but. And of course, G-Drag. Master Mode do be a little pricey, but it is a moneymaker for sure. Got Ruby in the Forge. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that one's not bad if you're going to do Crystal Hollows commissions. And also, again, it is very good for powder grinds. You'll definitely want to use it during the powder grind. Skeleton Mass Chestplate meta for all classes except Mage. It depends. You don't really need to use it as, like, tank, I would say. You can if you're stacked, pretty much. Because the main issue with it is tank is a little squishier with Skeleton Master Chestplate. You get more health from Necron Chestplate or Gold Ore Chestplate, whatever. But even like Necron Chestplate would be more health. So as long as you're not having issues surviving, you can use it. But if, you know, it starts causing too many problems, then I would just stick with Necron Chestplate. Because, I mean, you can use bouncy arrows as tank, but it doesn't go that crazy, I don't feel like. So, it's good, Pranesh. What's good, Fiery? How's it going, boys? Doing well. I am doing very well. Thank you, Fiery. Hope you are as well. How's vacation? Vacation was pretty good. So, we went up to Gatlinburg in Tennessee. We did a bunch of the tourist attractions around there. So there's like this, I think it's called the Sky Bridge. So it's like this really long suspension bridge, and it's got like a glass floor in the middle, and it's like just way up in the mountains. You have to take a ski lift to get up to it. So that was pretty cool. What else did we do? We went to the aquarium. So that was something else that we did. We saw a lot of bears. I think we saw like 6 or 7 bears in total. You know, in North Carolina where I live, you don't really see bears. There's a couple show up here and there, but it's not like a common thing. Whereas, you know, in the mountains, we saw one, at least one, like every other day. It was pretty cool. So that was pretty epic. What else? What else? We did a bunch of like laser tag and putt-putt, that sort of thing. We went to Old Red, so that's in Nashville. They have that. When we went to Nashville a couple years ago, we went there, and they've got one in Gatlinburg too. So it's got like live music and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah. And then we also went to the aquarium and saw some axolotls, which I took some pictures of, and that is in the Discord. Smile. So make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Hashtag ad, you know. It's Wild Pirate. Something crazy happened today? What happened? Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Over here. Got an F7 done with Superior, not Inkstone Renowned, 4-star, no fuming, AOTD, and Spirit Shortbow, and it wasn't a carry. Oh, goodness. That had to be a long run. Goodness. Yo, what's good, Relaxo? How's it going, bro? Let me see if we can... Bang. There we go. I think I hit him. Pretty sure. Make sure we hit him again. Oh, goodness. He got very low from that. I did not think Frosty would proc. Goldor was pain. Oh, yeah, I imagine. I imagine Goldor's the worst. Oh, no. Ethan got a turtle helmet. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, Nightbot got match. Boom, boom. No, you're pretty active, Regent. What's your IG, indeed? I'll get you in here. But yeah, I usually just invite active people or friends of people in the guild, that sort of thing. We do have, I think in the Discord, the requirement right now is like level 440 or something. So it's got a pretty high requirement at the moment because we only got a couple spots open. But yeah. So good that Minecraft invented axolotls for real, dude. They added it into the IRL game from Minecraft. Melee Diana, yeah, I like it better. Just cause I like the melee. Pretty much, and I don't have to do like the Fire Veil swap. Like Gaia constructs like that are so much easier without having to do Fire Veil shenanigans while holding Dayblade and all that. So I just prefer it this way. Plus I get more magic find from using the Crown of Avarice. So slightly higher chance to get minus relic. You know what I'm saying? Good Glam, how's it going, bro? Chair's gonna get Chimera books before you again. Bro, I hope I drop some this time beforehand. That would be kind of awkward. I did Deltarune chapter 3 and 4 as well. Was Peak. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, personally, I don't really have any desire to play it. Like, I played Undertale. I can appreciate it, but I didn't, like, fall in love with the game or anything, so... See Minecraft Live? I saw the, like, a clip from it, you know, with the spears update that's coming out. But I didn't watch, like, the whole thing. The dudes. Oh. There. Oh, door. Didoy. I'm trolling. Bang. In another guild. Awkward. Does the dug up coins from burrows count towards avarice? I don't think so. We can test it here real quick, because that would be really helpful. But I don't think so. Boom, boom. Let's see. So I'm at 260.398 mil. I mean, if that money goes up at all, like that's just from that. Yeah, see, it went in my purse, so it doesn't count. Yo, it's good Flare. How's it going, bro? I never use parties for Diana, so it's unlucky. Fair enough. Yeah, it is. It do be a grind. Oh, there is a random in the lobby. Awkward. Awkward. Alright. There goes Vorpal. Did we have anyone else from guild that wanted in? Oh, this lobby's open. This lobby is open. let's swap it out. Chimeras we got. I've played for less than an hour, so I got zilch right now. But I went on vacation last week, and before I left, I fueled these minions. And they are finally ready. So the level 10 over here, he dropped us 4 vertexes and a ridiculous amount of chili peppers. I think I accidentally claimed a stack from him off stream before I realized it. So we did get quite a bit from him, but also we did drop, I believe this is our 5th or 6th pair of apexes from the T11, which is pretty awesome. But more importantly, that is chili pepper 9 for SkyBlock XP. Holy cow, dude. I've been going for that for so long. Good grief. So we finally have access to Tabasco, which honestly, I do have on the Dayblade. Okay, just making sure. But dude, goodness. I never have to fuel those guys again. I probably will. With something that makes a little more money than Netherwork at some point. I don't know. We'll see. We got 6.3 mil from Vertexes, 33 mil from Apexes, and another 45 mil from Chili Peppers. So that should pay for at least some of the fuels that I put in there. But dude, that has been such a grind. That legit, I've been working on that for years at this point. It's been such a grind, so very glad to finally have that over with. That is all collections completely maxed. So every single collection in the game is done, which is pretty insane. And that also means we can go over to our sign here on the island and finally mark it. So boss collections I did a while ago. Finished. I don't even know what date that was. Pet score we still haven't done because that's a little annoying right now. But we do have from 9/29, 2025 collections completely finished. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Holy cow. That has been a grind. And that does also put us 28% to 522. So we are currently 119th in the world. I believe before this I was 124th. So that 4 XP moved us past 5 people, which is pretty epic. We will take that. We will take that. Doot. Yoink. But yo, what's good, Flair? How you doing today, bro? Let's do this. Tina was easy, Knight and Titan were so scuffed. Are those bosses in Deltarune? I have no clue. No clue. Congrats on max collection. Thank you, senpai. How's it going today, bro? And Chimera still now 0. I've legit played like less than an hour at this point, so or probably a little over an hour, I guess, at this point. But I haven't spawned an ink today, have I? I think I spawned 2 or 3 off stream. But we have yet to spawn one today. Did you 100% Silk Song? I have not, I don't believe. I did the base ending, and I'm waiting a little bit till everybody else kind of plays through to do part 3. I did watch like Slimecicle's playthrough, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into a little bit. But I wasn't really paying full attention, like it was on my second monitor while I was playing Power World, so wasn't paying full attention, but I know a little bit of what to look forward to. But yeah, we are gonna play through it at some point. I just don't want to do it right now while everybody's still not watching for spoiler, anti-spoilers, I guess, you know. So, all right, let's see. Smack. All right, that should do it. Oh, I've been in my wrong set this whole time. That's a little awkward. I've been in my wrong set this whole time. That is a little bit awkward. Oh well. Got 2 yesterday and 750 burrows. Dang, bro, my man's cooking out here. Holy. blue shirt instead of white. I do wear other shirts. I really only have like 3 or 4 white shirts. Heck W. Doing Diana inspired me to do foraging, which made me decide to mineshaft mine, which is why I'm going for 20 mil gemstone powder right now. Inspired to do foraging, so we did mining. Let's go. Crazy. But dang, the powder grind is real. It is very real. I believe we're full right now, Michael. Sorry, man. Yeah, we're full. What crop should I use for farming for money? Melons is number 1. Melons do be to go. Yoink. Low key, you should be wearing the merch. I do have some merch down here. Dang. If y'all haven't already, make sure to check out the merch. Link in the description or exclamation merch. Let's go. W merch. I do need to make a, I do have a new shirt planned for whenever we get the Archer video out, probably upload it. But there will be a new shirt added to the list pretty soon. I think y'all like it. It's gonna be pretty epic. Doot. What in the world, Pranesh? I'm gone for a week. What happened? Bam, 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 bam. Should I hold the books and feathers right now? I don't know. This is my first Diana. I mean, it probably will make more money if you hold on to it. Although we are getting Jerry pretty soon, so it's like, it just depends on how long you want to hold on to it. Usually, you know, the longer we go without a Diana event, the more it'll be worth to wait. But it's just like, is it really worth it to wait? Because generally you make, you know, maybe a couple extra mil off of stuff here and there. But like, you know, if you're waiting months for it, because people are voting for Diana a lot, plus we're going to be getting a Diana reboot, which I would wait until then for the Griffin feathers. I'd probably go ahead and sell the Chimera books just in case, because that's what I'm going to be doing, I think. Just because they are coming out with a mythic Griffin pet, which is supposed to add new mobs and stuff, and I imagine that Chimeras will be easier to get after that update comes out. So Chimeras will most likely drop in price once that update comes out. Although Griffin feathers should still be pretty expensive because you'll need them most likely for the Griffin pet upgrade. So I would sell the Chimera books and hold on to the Griffin feathers. Send the guild invite again. Let's see. Doot. Wait for it. There we go. Got you. Yoink. W Mans, welcome, sir. It's a good starter farming armor. I mean, Melon is the first real farming set. I mean, you can use, you know, like the farming gear from, I guess, Wheat Collection, I think, has some. And some others got stuff, but that's the first big one, I would say. Rabbit armor also, I believe, is another one you could go for before Melon. But Melon is the first, like, really big farming set that actually is worth going for, you know what I'm saying? Yoink. Mod used for Diana. All my mods are built into Badlion client, so anything that I use is just built into BLC. Gotta restart game? Okay. Should I do crop milestones or wait for the greenhouse update? I already have 6 maxed. They're reducing them all by like 60% across the board, right? So maybe try and get them all to 30%, you know? Get them all to 30% of what it is to max right now, and then probably leave it. If you're really wanting to do farming, you know? Because I'm sure if you wanted to now, you can just do the passive way once greenhouse comes out and avoid it. And most likely the mutated plants and stuff are going to be pretty cool for things as well. Pretty good for crop milestones, I imagine. So could also wait for that. So do I use wheat? Yeah, I mean, you can use that again for starting out, but definitely once you get access to melon, I would use that. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, let Flame get some damage before we kill it. Go ahead and link it so he gets... There we go. Alright, should be good now. Come on. There's no shot. There's no shot. Bro, can I please cover the right thing? There we go. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. It's fine. It's fine. Why aren't you getting inks as soon as I say it? Exactly? That's always how it goes. Double drop ink, and neither are Chimera. I am depression. I am depression. Very sad days. Very sad days. Lucky real. Does pest farming do pest farming to easily max everything? Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to do it. It really won't take long at all now. I feel like they kind of, I don't know, a 60% reduction across the board is crazy, I think. Like, that is 500 hours cut off from garden time. Which, I mean, they are adding the mutant crops and stuff, so depending on how long the mutant crop stuff takes, I mean, it's passive, though, is the thing. So I feel like the mutant crop stuff's not going to take that long to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, adding in this passive way to farm is great. I don't think we need a full 60% milestone reduction, though. I think like even a 30-40% would have been good, you know. What's your armor? Oh wait, I didn't swap the armor. Good comms. Good comms. Get rid of this. Gonna give away that money? I am not, no. I have got to spend it on a Chimera 5 Claymore so I can mage for my next video. Which I do need to finish my archer runs. So that will be a stream that I do at some point. I don't know when though. I don't know when. I'm kind of putting it off. If I can get my archer runs done and then do... I don't want to do it during Aatrox though, because I love Aatrox. Aatrox my goat. So, if I can get a squad to run with me during Diana, that would be great, but I doubt that's going to happen, because everybody in guild prefers Diana to dungeons, which is extremely based, but we'll probably have to wait till after Aatrox to get that done, which is kind of annoying, because, again, I don't have a video until that happens. Unless they drop Dungeon Breaker tomorrow, I doubt it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Do. Yoink. Do. Oh, we got a full party right now, Con. Sorry, man. Let's go over here. Yoink. So you're gonna waste it? I thought you will gamble it. Oh, not quite. I mean, it's getting wasted on a Claymore that I'm gonna use for like maybe, I guess it'll be more than 100 hours, but it's like once I'm done with Mage, I'm probably not using that thing ever again. So it's kind of yikes. It's kind of yikes. Oh, hi there, fella. Next. The cheapest setup for Diana video. I mean, again, it's hard for me to do that because I'd have to start a new profile, because cheapest setup for me to be able to do Diana, I'd have to, I mean, I have combat 60, which is more than a lot of people have. And I got all the attributes, which, I mean, I could disable the attributes. I could take out all my talismans from my bag or something. But it's just like not really applicable to do on this profile just because Combat 60 is so powerful by itself. I'd have to start a whole new profile, and that is way more effort than that video is worth. I'm gonna be real. It's not worth that effort. It ain't worth it. Yoink. Is it best to sell communion shards at the moment? I have no idea. I'm gonna be real. I'm sure there's some combination with them that is profitable, but I have no idea what it is. Advice for grinding griffin feathers faster? Oh, let me throw that out. It's really have a grimoire is very helpful because the left click on this up here turns soul flow into overflow mana. So if you do run out of mana, if you're doing melee damage, you know, if you're doing mage damage, you'll probably be fine. But if you're doing melee, you may run out of mana. So I just click that to get an extra 800 mana whenever I need it. And that helps quite a bit. But yeah, main thing is just, you know, using your AOTV, man. Teleport as much as you can. And of course, having a party to handle Inquisitors makes them go by a bit quicker. Plus, you do get more Inquisitor kills. Hold up. Just gonna stab this guy, because why not? Yo, what's good, Caleb? How you doing today, bro? Finished Silk Song. I finished the main game. There is like a part 3 that you can do afterwards. So I will do that at some point. I am just waiting until more people have played through the game, so I'm not like causing spoilers or anything, you know? Remember you getting the Rift Prism? That's been a while ago. That one has been a hot minute. That was a grind, though. That was a grind. But yo, let's get alone. What method is good now? Exportable carrots or Bluetooth ring or shards grinding? I would recommend shards. Shards are very good for sure. But I'd say Rift Prism is the main thing to do in Rift at this point. Won't take long at all. Also, the grind being still 200 hours. Yeah, it is still gonna be a grind. But I'll probably do most of it off camera. Oh dear. I'll probably do a lot of it off camera unless we're about to hit like a bestiary milestone, or if the mayors are just trash, then I'll do dungeons. But I'll probably end up doing quite a few runs off stream. Oh, yo. Cool. Dualistic. Wish those were still worth something. Only 750k for that is yikes. Gonna get both games on my birthday. Yo, let's go. Yeah, they're good. They're so good. But yeah, I played the original Hollow Knight on keyboard, and I'm playing Silk Song on controller. It's so much better on controller. It's so much better on controller. It really is. I definitely should have played Hollow Knight on controller, but I didn't have a controller at that point, so now I bought my own controller so I can actually play games correctly. Let's go. Oh, hi there. Let me just hit him with that. Do this, and we're Gucci. So Thursday, yo, happy early birthday, man. Let's go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where's my loot? Mauled. Where's my money? I got no money. Thatch. Thank you, Luke. How you doing today, bro? What's up? What's up? I don't know how to pronounce the other green name in chat, but hello, sir. Yoink. Yo, it's good cartoons. I'm doing great. How you doing? Yo, what's good, Thage? How you doing, man? How's it going? Are you starting a new profile? Or what's going on? We running it back? Doing great. Dropped the implosion on the Iron Man. Yo. Man is cooking out here. Is that first scroll or is that second scroll or something? But first scroll, I mean, any scrolls are W. Any scrolls are W. Let's see. Go through this. Hope so. Song runs good on PS4. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's not like or shouldn't be like a intensive game for CPU or GPU or whatever it is on consoles that are the equivalent of that. So I think it'll be fine. 2D games aren't too like exhaustive on the hardware, I don't think. Twin Slayer's Island, but I don't really know if I want to sit through all this again. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. Ugh, I hate that for you, man. That is so yikes. I wish they would do something different for co-ops. That's just pain. Straight up. No two ways around it. What's the idea on next video? Like on what topic? So the next one is supposed to be me maxing out Archer class. So I've been working on that, but that's gonna take a hot minute. Because I gotta do 36 runs, which is 1 stream worth. The problem is, first off, I'm rusty, so I'll probably play terribly. And secondly, we have really good mayors lined up right now, so I may not end up playing it for a while. So we'll just have to see what happens. Max healer, yep, I'm done with healer, done with tank, done with burrs. So we've got 36 archer runs left, and then 770 or something mage runs after that point. So it's gonna be a grind. It's okay, I've accepted it. Someone's bound to get false spam. Sucks that Hypixel does it this way. Yeah. Yeah. It is pain. That is very pain. Yoink. Oh, ancient claws. Let's sell those. 3 million coins worth. Holy. I guess I should have crafted those into enchanted and probably kept them, actually. It's probably better. But oh well. Hypixel's lost, now they won't get my money. Good thing I decided against the sheepskins. Yeah. Oh, man. Pain. That is very big pain. Description of the game said some features may be different for PS4 than PS5. I bet it's probably just like... I wonder if like PS5 has like gyro options, you know? And PS4 doesn't? I feel like it's probably something like that. And maybe just like the middle buttons, you know? Because you've got like the big middle map button, right, on PS5, and you don't have that on PS4, I don't think. So it could be that too. Anyway, how was your vacation? It was pretty good. It was like, you know, you have like your chill vacations, and then you have the vacations where you're like, all right, we want to do all this stuff before we leave. This was do all this stuff before we leave vacation. Which thankfully, like the last 2 days, I feel like we chilled pretty well. Just relaxed a little bit more the last couple days, but first few days it was like running around doing all the things. So it was a little bit exhausting to start out. And honestly, I did not sleep great. Me and my brother were in the same room. So it's just like, you know, having someone else tossing and turning all night also makes you have trouble sleeping. So it was just, did have a little bit of an issue sleeping. So I slept in today till like, I guess I probably got like 8 hours or something. Nothing too crazy. But hopefully, I can get my sleep schedule back up to par before it's over. Has a map button. Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking like the buttons would just be a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe not. How about a video on doing 1,000 nucleus runs? I'm good. If I do one like that, hold up. How many nucleus runs would I have to do for this thing? 5,000 nucleus runs for Jade dye. We go for that. How much is that thing even worth, actually? 375 mil. Let's do 5,000 nucleus runs for Jade dye. We do like 100 nucleus runs per stream or something, and just grind them out. Just do 50 streams going for Jade Dye. Is that the meta? Yo, what's good, Exalted? How's it going, bro? Worried that I can play Silk Song for a second. That would be awkward. But yeah, I'm glad that's like still available on PlayStation. At what point are they like gonna stop making games for PlayStation 4? You know? Because I feel like PS5's been out for a while now. Nightbot got match. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yoink. Yeah, he doesn't like the H word. He's scared of death, you know? Nightbot has a fear of death, so he doesn't like when people talk about the underworld. You know? So he's very sensitive about it. It's just how he is. Just how he is. I hope never. I'm sure when PlayStation 7 comes out, you know, there's gonna be some changes. But who knows? Alright, appreciate you, Thidge. I hope you find something enjoyable to play. I've been playing Power World, honestly, quite a bit. They had their Terraria update. I've been running that. It is a grind, but it is a chill grind, so I've been just like playing that and then watching like Jimmy Carr on my second monitor. That's what I've been doing. Do. I am not looking for an editor only. I will pass. I appreciate the offer though. Maybe by then I'll have PS5. True. That would be pretty epic. I think if I get a console, I want to get a Steam Deck. But thing is, if I get a Steam Deck, I will never sleep. Because instead of going to bed, I will be on the Steam Deck while in bed instead of doom scrolling, you know? It'll be my equivalent of doom scrolling. I'll just be playing Power World on Steam Deck for 5 hours every night instead of going to bed. The admin should look through the RNGs, like reducing the grind for it. I mean, I don't think so. I feel like the RNGs are in a pretty good spot. Like, you don't want them to be too common. Otherwise, they're worthless. You know? Like, right now, already, Judgment Cores. Judgment Core is less than 1 million RNG meter, right? So, it's, like, guaranteed that you get one before E-Man 9. And they're down to 150 mil. Back in my day, they used to be worth way, way more than that. Hold up, let me just... make sure I get a hit. Wardrobe swap. Alright, there we go. Yoink. Alright, let me look. How much is the RNG meter for these things? Okay. Doot. Yeah, it's less than 900k. So you're guaranteed to drop one before you hit E-Man 9. It's just like... kinda yikes, you know? It's kinda yikes. Plus with the Nank feathers being in the mix and everything like that. I don't know, man. I feel like, honestly, it would be better if a Nank feathers were like a loot box type thing. Where it's like a Jerry box or like the cakes, you know, for the raffle of the century event, where you just like you roll one, you just roll it and there's like a very low chance that you get something really good, you know. I feel like that would be more fun and like not ruin the economy as much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's just me. Might just be me. Okay, let's do this. Yoink. Alright. But that's just my opinion. How's the dyes looking this skyblock here? What do we got? Carmine dye from killing lava sea creatures, Celeste dye, and Emerald dye. go for some Celestii drops for real, for real. Could go crazy during the half of the year while Aatrox is mayor. What's the one thing that you wish to be removed from SkyBlock? One thing I wish was removed from SkyBlock. That is a good question. I mean, honestly, probably an Ink Feathers. Personally. I feel like they, like, I don't know if they need a full removal. Like, I don't think they need a full removal. Like, there should be something that makes money from Kudra. But I think having it be more similar to what the Wheel of Fate used to be, you know, just make it a gamble instead of making it like guaranteed, because that's what in-game players like anyways. They like, if they like guaranteed money, then they just sell it. If they want to gamble, then they can throw it at, oh, come up here, come up here, come up here. I should have hit him the other direction. That's my fault. All right, there we go. Nothing sad. Is there hope for Dungeon Breaker today? No, not on a Monday. Tomorrow, maybe. Lobby is open. And there's level 463 here. Makes me nervous. Oh, hi there, fella. Go away. Alright, let me go island. Alright, have a good one, Caleb. Appreciate you, bro. I presume they have a good lobby now, but I'm just gonna grab these. I forgot to earlier. Make a little more moolah. And then hopefully we've got a good lobby. We do not. Or I just got warped to the unlucky one that Chili's still in. What do you want to be added? Let's see. What would I like to see added? I mean, personally, I want all the T5 Slayer bosses. Would be pretty cool. Either that or the next dungeon. One of those. Something. Probably, honestly, I really would rather have the T5 bosses added. Because I'm just so tired of dungeons at this point. Unless it was like extremely different and not nearly as sweating. With the new dungeons, then I would probably rather just do Slayers, because I personally like having something that's more of a solo grind. Like Diane is close enough to a solo grind, you know. I'm not like worrying that much about my gameplay right now. My priority should be to talk to chat. Which with dungeons it's not, because you know I gotta actually do good runs and stuff. Where is this at? Over here. Where is bro? Did we just get jebaited? That's just rude. What the heck? That's just rude. Oh, he's in the other lobby. Are you serious? Are we for real? Bro did not swap lobbies? You're kidding me. Yo, Henrietta with the sub, by the way. Warp us. Warp. Bro already killed it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Swap lobbies, please. Good grief. Man's trolling me. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing down 30K for the red name. SMH Chili 5 head for real. I have not dropped Chimera yet, no. We've been out here for an hour now. So not too long. I think I've spawned 2 Inquisitors or something so far, so nothing too many. I think we got strong enough mobs to have Dungeon 2 open on sand doors because we had time before when people were too OP for all mobs. Yeah, I think, I mean, they can definitely balance it. You know, they could, I think it'll probably be different from Catacombs armor. Like, you'll probably need Necron as, like, the starting gear or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Or maybe even not as the starting gear. Like maybe Necron is like what you need to be able to do like F3 on the next floor. And then you gotta use the gear from that dungeon after that point. You know, could be interesting. Could be interesting. But I mean, even if you can use Necron the whole time, like you'll still have to grind out the XP, the dungeon XP, not cata levels, I guess, pyramid levels or whatever it ends up being. But oh, Nightbot got mad. I apologize. But let's see. Haven't even gotten an ink in like an hour. My whole party, bro. What? That is a yikes drought right there. Add solo dungeons. There is solo dungeons for the catacombs already. It's just I wouldn't mind if they would add, you know, solo dungeons that is like more applicable. Because right now there's no reason to do solo dungeons. It's just slower. Only reason to do it is for frag runs. That's really the only reason to do it. I wouldn't be opposed to them adding, you know, solo dungeons as a thing. It's just, again, this is like the only thing, that and Kudra are the only two things that people actually like play with other people. Like you have to. Which again, is a win and a loss. Because it is an MMO. So you want to have people playing together, building a community. But at the same time, it does get a little toxic, is the issue. It do get a bit toxic. Boom. Good healer setup, sub 150 mil. For what floor? What floor are we talking about? Do. Can also make Necron to be upgraded like Shadow for next dungeon. Yeah, that could be cool. A new type of star or something. Alright, see you in a bit, Dracula. Just now, Ink and Bloodshot proc. YoGoU. What voodoo magic is this that he performs to kill Gaia constructs so quickly? Crazy fast attack speed, I guess? I don't know. Oh, great. Is this just going to be showing up on my screen at all times now? I think it is. Hold up. I got to make this happen. There we go. Gotta get that out of the way. I refuse to end that quest. So we're just gonna be dealing with those all day, randomly. But yeah, I know a lot of people do like, you know, mage damage and stuff for Diana. I just prefer melee. Personally. Plus it's it is a lot easier for constructs. You don't have to lie. Why is the door being broken down? You don't have to do the Fire Veil swap or whatever shenanigans you do as a mage. Or just spam right click on the ground. I just like it better to left click. Yoink. Yo, what's good, noob? How's it going today, bro? Got a Terminator on Iron Man. Let's go, W bands. That is pretty massive W's right there. Do this. Chillax. Boom. Yoink. For trying to wrap my head around Griffin Burrows. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yoink. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I don't think anyone in the party has even dropped the Chimera yet. We've dropped like 3 Datalistics now. No Chimeras. What's going on here? Dropped shield on my 8th ever F7 today. GG, bro. Goodness. That is actually massive W's right there. Holy cow. You'll love to see it. Hopefully I can get something in my next couple runs. I've got 36 arch runs left, and then I have to play mage. But mage is going to be very expensive, so I need to make some money. So that's why we're doing Diana right now for a little bit. Excuse me, because I do need to make some moolahs. What mod do you use? All my mods are built into Badlion client. So anything and everything that I use can be found in there. Here I sit, my greatest drop being a Bonzo staff. I mean, Bonzo Staff's not too bad. Gotta start somewhere, right? You know? Gotta start somewhere. And I mean, hey, you still use Bonzo Staff in F7 and M7. So it's like one of the latest game items in the game. For real, for real. Gonna buy a Fabled Chimera 5 Hype. I am not. No. I am gonna try and do it all with just the Claymore. It'll probably, you know, it'll be a little bit slower, but I don't think it's gonna be that much slower. I've got max magic power, max attributes, cat of 50. Pretty much everything you can ask for, except for my mage level is kind of trash, but what is my mage level right now? It's like 47? Yeah. So what's the difference? I get slightly less intelligence, slightly less cooldown reduction, and less ults and ability damage stuff. So it's nothing too crazy. None of that's going to change my damage that much, just the intelligence, I guess. Which, again, isn't that big of a deal. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I should still be doing, I mean, I'll be doing good enough damage to kill the mobs, of course. It's just, might not be as fast as somebody with Chimera 5 Hype, of course, but I don't think spending, you know, 2 billion coins for like 2 seconds of save time per run is really worth it. I should probably be like 3 billion coins. Low key. But spending the money on then, we'll be spending it on the Claymore. So right now I have all the Chimera books bought, but I don't have enough money to like do T7 on the Claymore or get all the Master Stars on like the Wither goggles. So we've got to worry about those things at the moment. So the money we're trying to get today is going to be wasted on T7s pretty much. Which it's not that much of a waste, but it feels like such a waste. It really does. Because after I'm done with M7, I'm never going to use it again. So it's just kind of going to sit there. Getting all T7s, all the ones that matter, I'm planning on. Which we've got a decent amount of things saved up that I've dropped myself. So we got like, you know, Thunderlord 7, Prosecute 6, Arthropods 7, Smite 7. I will have Scav 5, Fire Aspect 3. And then I gotta buy the rest of stuff. So this is going for this. And then these are for this. I gotta get the other 3 and 4 Master Stars. And then I just randomly have these books saving. Got 8 Chimera books there. We got another 8 in Bazaar that I haven't gotten out yet. But what armor are you doing melee with? We are using Crown of Avarice and 3/4 Infernal Crimson. I thought Ultimate Wives was better on Hype than Chimera. For right click, yes, but when you get to M7, you use left click. So all the damage that you get on the dragons and stuff is from left click. So you have to build it up really well to be able to do enough damage. But yeah. Start carrying T4 E-Man, I'll carry noobs for free and flood dungeons with term nons. I mean, if they're not able to get term is so cheap right now. But yeah, I think that's definitely something that can happen. So many T7 books, this guy has so much RNG. I mean, that's quite a bit of, like, that's like months of grinding those out, to be fair. So it's not like I got all those in a week or anything, you know? Welcome back, Dracula. Y'all forgot about high-level gate doors that stand there for 6 years long? For real, dude. They're just vibing out here. Dang, 2 people dropped remedies and somebody dropped Shelmet as well. Yikes. Yikes. It's getting rough out here, dude. Yeah, what are these doors gonna open, man? When and what will they open? Bro's got 2 double drops today. That is so yikes. Big yikes. Term so cheap that I dropped 2 cores on Iron Man. Exactly. Yo, what's up, Fred? How you doing today, bro? How you been? I've been doing good, man. Vacation was nice. Very, very good. I didn't sleep great though, so I kind of gotta rewind my sleep schedule and get it fixed this week is the plan, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I need also what would be nice is if they do the 15-star update where Crimson and all Kudra 15-star gear is cheaper. So I can actually afford to get that done. Would be very nice. That would be very nice. Probably save up money and do a video on that when that comes out. Be like, all right, we are comparing our base Crimson gear to our, or not our base Crimson gear, our Infernal base gear to our 15-star Infernal gear. See what the damage difference is between Aurora, Crimson, and maybe Terror as well. See the whole damage difference and how crazy it goes. But that would be pretty cool, I think. I think that'd be a cool one. I have not been playing SkyBlock much due to school, bruh. School moment. You hates to seize it. Yoink. Where's this at? On the world. So rarely do you spawn anything on this island. Thought that was an Inquisitor for a moment. That would have been crazy. Friends play mage and I play birds, and somehow I'm giving them mage lessons. They don't know what LCM is. Bros in the sanity moment. It do be a grind, man. It do be a grind. Yoink. Would be nice if they added an event where Iron Man players can sell one RNG drop every 6 months. That would be something. That would be something. Or if they just made it, you know, sellable to NPC for actual good money. I feel like that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But to Daniel, what mod and version are you using for the Diana solver? I am on Badline client and I'm playing on 1.8.9, but it works on anything. So all my mods are built into BLC. I've been streaming less, or has my schedule been causing me to miss them? I went on vacation last week, so I was not here. We went to, okay, I was gonna say, where's this? Went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, up in the mountains, saw a bunch of bears and other cool stuff. So it was pretty cool. Let's do this. Yoink. I think next year we're gonna go to Cherokee. We usually flip-flop between Cherokee and the beach, somewhere at the beach. We usually don't leave North Carolina. That's the gist. We rarely leave North Carolina. So we went to Tennessee this year. One state away, you know. It was still like a 6-hour drive or something. It's such a grind. Such a grind. But my legs were sore from all the walking I did. I still managed to avoid touching grass. Don't worry, guys. I didn't touch any grass the whole time. I walked on the sidewalk. So, even though I did go outside, I did not touch grass. What's the medium setup for Slayers leaving E-Man? Or leveling E-Man? I have 500 magical power and 170 mil purse. Generally, you know, you want like 500 to start doing E-Man, and then for T4s, ideally you would have like 750. Generally, that's like the ideal scenario. All right, there we go. There we go. Bruh. Nani? Somebody killed. I think Ethan used his giant sword or something. I didn't know. Someone else killed it. That's awkward. That's awkward. Leaving E-Man like for other Slayers? Oh, okay. So like before E-Man? So like for Svens and Revs and all that? Like, yeah, 500 is fine. 500 is fine. Bam. Should add a pawn shop sort of NPC which gives you an offer for an RNG drop you show him once a week. Solves problems of selling stuff to NPC on accident and makes it kind of fun to do. Could be interesting. But I don't know, make it like the dark auction. Something like that. Where it only happens like once per hour or something. And you can only go once a week and then you're on cooldown. Could be cool. I don't know. Iron Man's just in a rough spot, realistically. They're just in a rough spot right now. What armor will I get in 170 mil with the weapon also? I mean, ideally you use the Slayer weapon for each Slayer, pretty much. Maybe spins you can use something else, you know, like Daedalus Blade is really good for getting magic find and stuff. And it still does decent damage if you got a good pet with it. Like a Griffin pet even would be fine. But, you know, generally you want to use the Slayer weapon for the Slayers. Except, I'd say Spin is the exception. But you can still use it with Spin. Can do, I'm pretty sure one-shot tech still works with Spin and Pooch Sword. Massive and Pooch Sword, I mean. Alright, there we go. We got our hit in. Let me swap gear. Boom, boom. Alright, don't nuke it this time, please. Do. There we go. Nice. No loot. Feels bad, man. Let me change my settings here. There we go. Alright. Moving on. Unfortunately, no drops. Badge. But yeah, armor-wise, I mean, Shadow Assassin's fine. Necron is great. Wait, where is this? Over here. Huh. Those are all good options, for sure. Can I stab this guy? I think I did. Double check. Yes. My man has been stabbed. Spent like half my time trying to carry my friends in F3 just so that I dropped the most useless chest ever with 1 million loss. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Nothing. Sad. Very sad. Would you get farming 60 or mining 60 on a new profile? It's a good question. I'd probably go for farming for a while, but I probably wouldn't get it all the way to 60 before I swap to mining. So probably end up getting mining 60 first, but I'd get farming 50 before mining 50. Most likely. Something like that. I have a 5-star Necron set with Maxor boots, but not able to survive T5 Rev. What's your combat level? And what weapon are you using? Livid Dagger? Yeah, use a Reaper Falchion. That will help a lot. Livid Dagger, trash. Reaper Falchion, better. Any good movie or TV show to watch? I've been watching Castle. Castle's pretty good. I think we're on like season 3 now or something. Been watching that with the fam. Also, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a banger. I've watched that show like 4 times. W show. Combat 33. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that should be... Should be alright if you've got a Reaper Falchion. Again, Reaper Falchion is very important. Livid Dagger is trash compared to Reaper Falchion. Like, let me see. I think I have a Reaper Falchion in here somewhere. I want to say. Do-do-do-doot. I do not. I upgraded it. Unfortunate. Trust me, it's trash, though. Livid Dagger is trash compared to Falchion. Falchion's so good for zombies. It's slightly absurd. And it's also not that expensive, right? Reaper, Falchion. I mean, 5 mil. It's not bad at all. So worth it. Did they drop Dungeons Pickaxe update? It is not out now. Hopefully it comes out tomorrow, but I'm not confident at this point. I'm shocked it didn't come out last week, to be honest. I'm glad it didn't come out last week because I wasn't home, but I am shocked it didn't drop, to be honest. They are really working on the anti-cheat, I think. Like, they straight up are gonna ban so many people, I think, whenever that update comes out. There's gonna be such a massive wipe of people. It's gonna be crazy. Is it Minister Diana or Mayor? I believe it's Mayor. Yeah, Mayor Diana and then Minister Diaz with last or long-term investment. So we're getting 4 perk Diaz and 3 perk Aatrox are options to vote for next. I voted for Aatrox, of course, but we'll see what happens. Item split upgraded to Champ 10. Let's go, GG. Man's out here cooking. 30 mil more than I have my Ruby Drill. GG. 230 Magic Find. Gonna work to get into parties. I mean, it doesn't matter what your Magic Find is for getting into parties. It's generally more what your damage is. You know, like how many burrows you get per hour is what like the big parties look for. And also E-Man 9, you know. If you don't have E-Man 9, then most parties aren't really gonna care. But your Magic Find doesn't affect other people's drops, so it doesn't really matter. It's good Squirrel, how's it going, bro? It's good Hexagon. I don't have a Legendary Griffin yet. Only common, should I get one now? If you have Necron armor or like Storm armor or something, it's not a bad idea, but generally if you don't have like a good combat setup yet, like these guys are pretty chunky. Like you'll have to be 1v1ing these guys. They have 12 million health, you know? So if you're not gonna be able to handle that, then I wouldn't bother with it yet. Have Hot Crimson. Iffy. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but again, you're probably gonna struggle still with the champions and stuff. But you might be alright. Maybe. Might be able to do it with that. It is... Well, what's your weapon? If you have like a Daedalus Blade, of course, that's going to be really good. You know, this thing does extra damage per taming level, plus deals 200% extra damage against mythological mobs, so that's a pretty big deal, which mine's fragged, so I think it's better than most. So it does matter, you know, of course, combat level is a big deal. There's a couple attributes. The humanoid ruler attribute is really good. I believe that's a good one. Human, let's see. Ruler? No, I don't even remember what the name of the shard is. They changed all the stuff now. But dropped 6 Chimera today. This is my luckiest day ever. Goodness, man. Yeah, I think the most I've had is like 3 in a day or something. I have not had that kind of RNG. That's kind of crazy. Slash guide starter stage. How do you collect all the mob types? Go to the NPC on the spider's den. There's a new house that got built over there like a month ago, and you have to talk to the NPC in there and collect all those. Use me. Reach legendary tier in Agatha contest for the first time today. GG. Very, very nice. Yeah, I was watching Palika's video the other day. Pretty cool stuff. Haven't had a Palika upload in a hot minute, man. Pretty cool stuff. Thank you, Zag. Thank you, Squirrel. Been wondering on getting a new melee weapon, maybe Giants, but if I do go for that, what stat should I have for it? My main right now is Bouquet of Lies, even an F7. Honestly, I don't recommend going for a Giant Sword. I would recommend, you know, for dungeons wise, Juju would be good. Slayers wise, generally you're going to want to use the Slayer weapon. And then for Diana, of course, you know, Dayblade is ideal. So that would be the best things to go for, unless you're on Iron Man. You know, if you're on an Iron Man, you can go for a giant sword. That's fine. It is a nice item to have while you're going for a Dayblade. And before you get, you know, all the really good Slayer weapons. But that would be my recommendation. If you're not on an Iron Man profile, just go for those. Go for the Slayer weapons, go for the Dayblade. Because really, those are the only things you need melee stuff for. And they've got their own, you know, unique stuff that's made for it. So, yeah, Giant Sword really isn't worth it unless you're on Iron Man, I would say. All right, have a good one, Fred. Appreciate you, man. Next upload will be in 2030. Real. Hopefully we get some sort of update tomorrow, man. I don't know. I feel like everybody's in, like, nobody has a great opinion of the game right now, which is kind of valid. I mean, again, it's a great game. I enjoy it very much, but updates-wise, we are kind of struggling. I won't lie. We do be kind of struggling. I'm gonna have to come up with some new content ideas for too long. Or really, I just gotta make some guides. I'll probably make a guide on I need to make a guide on Rev Slayer probably soon. Just do like a beginner's guide to Rev Slayer. Just talk about the things you can get before you start to help out quite a bit, and of course weapons wise, everything like that. But we'll see. 400 MP M3 cooking. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I definitely would not recommend doing that. I would recommend at least like 1,000 MP before going for M3 personally, but that's just because I recommend having 1,000 MP before you get a Hyperion. And I would generally recommend having one before you get to like M5 at least. And just 1,000 MP with a Terminator is really good. Okay, lobby do be opening a little bit. Unless this guy leaves, which nobody good is in here, so it's fine. Nobody's gonna steal our ink loot shares in here, you know what I'm saying? I think we're fine. Boom, boom. Cooked. Next. Lowest magic power and kata level for M7 healer. Like kata 45. I mean, you can do it at kata 36 if it's not your first profile. You know, if you've like played M7 before, then you can get away with kata 36. But generally, you know, if it's your first time getting into M7, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Like kata 45 or so. And MP wise, I mean, you can probably get away with like 1,200 or something. Don't need a ton. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's about the minimum right there. Somewhere around there. Reaper armor not worth it for Rev Slayer. I did great grinding 3.5 mil XP with High Crimson. Yeah, you don't need the armor for sure, but weapon wise, generally, you want that. Which usually you're gonna want Reaper armor at some point as well, because you use Reaper armor in M7, and you use it in Kudra T5 as well. So those two things, you'll use it for a damage boost. Boom. Yo, he dropped a Chimera. GG. Very nice, very nice. He's got 525 magic find. Good grief. That is kind of insane. That is kind of insane. Let's see. Wild Hex. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. They've been pushing updates more since last year, better than update-less years. Yeah. But again, it's like, I don't know. I feel like we've been in a state of like waiting. We were waiting very long for the forging update, which again, I didn't expect anything too crazy from forging. The crazy part about forging is that it was in 1.21. So I'm okay with that part. It's just the problem of, even when forging came out, they had that in the works for 5+ years, and they didn't have Hina's chapters ready for it, and they didn't add like Hummingbird and all these other things to it until afterwards. Like, and it wasn't even that long afterwards. Like, it was like a month or two afterwards. It was like I don't know. I feel like that could have been, definitely should have been ready before it came out, you know? But I don't know. Every time they do, like, it's just every time an update like that comes out, a big update. Did it with Glacier Tunnels, where it was like, excuse me, sorry. It was like, you know, grinding for Heart of the Mountain 10 took so much longer if you did it on day one than it took like literally a week afterwards, because they updated it and made it easier. Literally just a week afterwards. I feel like that it's just a balancing problem. Like, updates are never balanced when they come out. They always get balanced afterwards. And it's very frustrating because, again, I made a video. Like, as a content creator, it's very frustrating. I wouldn't mind it as much as a player, but, like, I'm trying to make guides on stuff. And I made a guide on foraging like a week after it came out, and it was outdated the next week because they had updated things, changed recipes, etc. Are we all in different lobbies now? No, there's just 3 people not here. Okay then, I'm confused. What minion is better than slime? I know a lot of people have been using Inferno, but I'm not sure if that's like fully better than slime. Like, as far as if you're just not gonna log in for months, slime is still peak. Slime is still the best for that, I would say. But I don't do a ton of research on minions wise, to be honest. I'm not like that that knowledgeable on that front. Next update in 3 to 5 business days for real. How many books you got so far? Today I have dropped 0. It is kind of yikes. It do be kind of yikes. Quick pros and cons for Fabled versus Withered and Ancient versus Renowned. My setup seems off. So Renowned you generally want to use if you're going for magic finds, because that increases your magic finds. Any other time, pretty much use Ancient for you know, melee or bow damage. Withered generally is going to be worse. I believe the only time people actually use Withered at this point is on Claymore. I believe that's the only weapon that Withered is actually better to be used on. Which I probably should change this. I have Withered on my Dayblade. I probably should swap that around. I just like it for having a consistent number, but let me change that. Let's see. Boom. That'll do. I probably need to change around my attributes now that I did that. But yeah, generally Fabled better. Pretty much. That's the gist. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw everything in here, and that should be plenty. That should be fine. Sorry, everybody's standing over there, or I thought everyone was standing over there, but it's just the bugged skins SMH. There we go. Yeah, I got you, Luke. Probably should make video on how to increase the damage or strength. I mean, like, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, man. Enchants, like, use /hex. Bang. Do all this stuff. Boom. There you go. Like, just watch a video of someone maxing out a weapon. There's a bajillion of those out there. Like, just watch a future max out, like, Flaming Flay or something. And that's what you do. That's the gist. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Which, I mean, I'm going to be maxing out the Claymore here before too long, so you can watch that video when that comes out. That'll be a pretty straightforward guide. Having a dataless axe. When Forging came out, they changed all the axes to swords because they wanted all the axes to be from Forging, basically. All the combat axes were from the Forging Islands, so they changed all the old axes to swords. So it's Halberd of the Shredded, Daedalus Blade, other, I think, Raider's Sword or something, I don't know. But, yo, what's good, Rhino? How's it going, bro? Withered Adams play Katana, I heard it was better than Fabled. Again, it might just be for consistent numbers that people use that. Just, you know, so you're getting the same amount of damage every single time. Makes it easier to know, like for some skips, you know, you need to be getting a specific amount of damage. So it could be for that, but as far as I know, from what I've been told, generally Fabled is better at this point. Just lost 500 mil to dice. Let's go. Oh, it's rough out here, dude. Yeah, I got lucky with my dice rolls for the die video. I think I lost 300 mil in 2 days before I dropped the die, so it wasn't too bad. Could have been way worse. My friends ping me about them reaching cat of 14. I will combust. What in the world? What in the world? Bro's gonna explode from rage. Turn your DMs open to friends? No. No. Look at this, man. 187 times like 8 have like 2,000 people DMing me all the time. I will pass. I'll pass. Dayblade hits the ear wrong. It do sound a little wacky. It do sound a little wacky. Best money making method right now? I mean, there's some pretty cool strats you can do with Blaze Slayer. So if I was really gonna go straight for money, I could do Blaze Slayer, but it is dying right now, so I want to take advantage of that. Which, I mean, also M7 has made me bank. M7 has made me so much money over the years, or I guess year that I've been playing it. Alright, I think I've hit him now. You have no soul flow, your overflow mana doesn't regenerate. I don't have the battery on, so I just use Grimoire. Bang. I have like 30k soul flow though. I got plenty. I got a Void Gloom minion working on it at all times for me. He had like over a stack of the 160 soul flow for me this morning when I claimed him. That was pretty nice. Week's worth of stuff. Is it worth to invest on 5th anniversary sheepskin? It's a little iffy. Honestly, right now, what's the deal with this Soul Twist rune or whatever it is that's in the fire sale? Let's see. Well, this thing, Soul Slice rune. Like, I feel like that thing is gonna end up being a lot of money at some point. Me personally. Because, like, there's only 2,500 of them sold right now. And, like, I think the reason is because nobody's doing forging, but when they add these later forging islands, might go up. Or is the rune just ugly? People just think the rune's ugly? Guess I haven't looked at it. Hold up, let me take a look. Yoink. Which, actually, you can't see it on this version. That's the problem. You have to be on 1.21 to see it. So. What's a good active money-making method for mid-game? Mining, of course, is going to be very strong. Pest farming is also good. There's some good hunting methods you can do. I know shulkers are really good for money. Axolotls can be good. Invisibugs. All of those. Only if they make throwing actually better. That is true. Which, hopefully, they will do at some point. We'll see. Runes rarely go up in price to a decent amount, exception being Meow Music Rune. I mean, it's just weird right now because yeah, I guess axe throwing isn't that useful. And also, people just aren't playing on the new version, so you can't even see what the rune looks like. You know? I imagine that's the reason. Yeah, Shellwise is very good. A lot of people not like the Rift. I mean, it does get a little bit... The money methods, I guess, can be a little repetitive. After you know, finish the story. I don't get why people don't like the story, personally. I guess people play SkyBlock to play a grindy game, but I like doing quests personally. So I don't know. I don't get it personally. What menus do you use? I just use things that I've had from getting max XP, honestly. I think the only dupe minions that I have a couple like snow minions that I had down before. I might have changed those out now. And of course the Inferno minions I had down for chili peppers, but I'll probably swap those out. Because most of them are only T5. I do have a T10 and a T11 Inferno minion. So honestly, I mean, I could probably sell the T10 to somebody for a good price, but help me save up some moolah for that. That zombie pig man? What, the cradoodle man? That's very odd. Alright, there's somebody in the lobby. Dungeons? Yeah, dungeons is pretty good. If you can do like, you know, F5. F5, F7 are both pretty solid. How much can you make with Diana? I mean, the thing about Diana is it's very RNG based, you know? So seeing as I've dropped 0 chimeras so far, I've probably only made like 20 mil an hour or something. Probably less than that. If I were selling all my, what are they called? Shelmets and stuff, it's probably about 20 mil per hour, but I'm just throwing those away because they're not really worth the time to put them up. But I'm probably making about 15 mil an hour, something like that, with no chimera drops. But then once you get chimera drops, depending on how many you're getting, you know, if I'm getting one every like 5 hours, that's an extra 20 plus mil per hour, 25 mil per hour or something, you know? So even if you're only getting one every 5 hours, that just boosts your money by so much. Make more from Blaze. Yeah, Blaze is very good for sure. Blaze is kind of goated. Heard M5 makes loads of money. Yeah, M5 is very good. M5 is extremely good. Oh, Nightbot getting match again. Typical. He doesn't like the D word either. He had a traumatic experience involving a beaver dam. That's wild. What? They're literally right next to each other. I mined this one and then this one spawned. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Should I sell my Chimera now or wait until next week? Honestly, I would probably sell it just because they are going to be doing an update at some point for Diana V2 where they add mythological... Oh goodness, this guy. There we go. Where they add a mythic griffin pet. And most likely when that gets added, chimeras are going to be easier to drop. So personally, I would recommend selling it just because I'm worried about them dropping that and chimeras getting dropped a ton in price. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Hold up. Let me wrap my brain around this. Is the pet of the Kuja worth like the money-making method? They talk about it in private for premium members. I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Do. I had to invest 60 mil for Legendary Griffin. It is a grind. 15 mil still good. I just don't have Legendary Griffin. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I'm making a lot more than most people will as well, because, you know, I'm one-tapping Minotaurs. Like, not everybody will be able to do that who has a Legendary Griffin, you know? So I get to, you know, blast through a lot more burrows than most people do. So, gotta keep that in mind as well. Plan on maxing Shellwise so it can replace my Dwarf Turtle Shellman. Yeah, that'll be nice. It's very nice having max Shellwise. So nice. Oh, give me that. I'm not letting that go to waste. New triple ad on YouTube is crazy. They got triple ads now. I know they're planning on doing at least where you can combine YouTube shorts and big Twitch chat. So I'll be able to have you guys all in the same chat, which would be pretty awesome. Because right now it's 2 separate streams, so it'll be able to be 1 stream. Which they may have added that already, and I need to look into it. But I don't think it was, because I didn't notice anything different today. But we'll have to see, because that's pretty epic. Tiger plushie, the only thing worth to put on your pets. No. Depends on the pet. Because, of course, minus relic is very good for G-drag. You get a lot of extra magic find and some extra damage from that. There's also Antique Remedies is very good for G-drag because it gives a bunch of strength, of course, so that's a big deal. But other than that, usually plushie is solid. I am currently using a Lucky Clover on my Griffin because I didn't want to buy the cat food or whatever and give him that, the 4-eyed fish or whatever it's called. Just because that was like 200 million coins for slightly more magic find, and it was like 200 million coins for like 3 more magic find or something. Just not worth it. So I've just been using Lucky Clover for the extra magic find that way, because that only costs 7 mil, so definitely worth it. Casually got hunting 15 from 0 today, shell wise, and dropped a scroll. Dang, bro, my man is out here cooking. Holy. Yeah, I've heard about it, guys. I'm not gonna play that. Why play the fake thing when you can play the real thing? You know? 6th grader me just questions existence a lot, though my biggest problem is that I got 10. Wait. What in the world? 10 sums instead of 11. No comprendo. No comprendo. First time doing Diana today, dropped 2 Chimera so far in a relic. Bruh. I dropped a day stick. That's all I got to my name right now. It's kind of yikes out here. Which actually, hold up. Dang. 5 more kills. I need 5 more runics, and then my rune book is ready. How much do those go for now? Rune book. Do. Auctions for legendaries. 75 mil? Good grief. Yeah, I'll definitely have to set that up. For sure. For like 5-minute videos, because fewer ads for longer videos. Firstly, it's 5 minutes. Secondly, you still get the same amount of ads. What in the world? What in the world? Can't Hypixel do anything about it? I mean, maybe. But only if they're making money off of it, I guess. Which if Fake Pixel has like ranks and stuff, then perhaps they can do that. But I don't know. Yoink. Do. I don't think there's really any reason to do it though, because I believe that's mainly on like Bedrock versions and stuff, and most of the people that I've heard playing it are pirating Minecraft. So I doubt they're making money off of it. So they only can really sue them if they're making money off of it. Why do some people not pick up Griffin feathers? I mean, they're not worth a ton. I think they're probably trying to pick them up, but like if you miss it, you miss it. You know? It is 100k for standing around for an extra second, so I personally try to pick them up. It has ranks, custom ranks, gems too. Gotcha. Yeah, I imagine they probably could, but is it really worth it, you know? I don't think they're losing players to Fake Pixel. And it would cost them a lot of money and effort to sue them. So it's like, is it really worth the effort? Probably not. Because all the people that are playing Fake Pixel are only playing it because they can't play Hypixel. It's the only reason. Alright, appreciate you, Lollipop. Have a good one, bro. Sleep well. But anywho. Yoink. People not picking feathers macroing. I mean, I'm sure some of them are. Like, if you're not picking up any feathers at all, then yeah, probably. But if you miss one here and there, you know. Plenty of people miss them here and there. Yoink. Cata to start M5. Like 40-ish. 38 or 40. Somewhere around there. Win chair gameplay? I don't know. I'll have to eat here at some point. What in the world? I will have to eat at some point, so whenever I go eat. Bad that I have a full large backpack of Agatha tickets. I mean, it is a little weird because they do go in the event sack, so I'll just get an event sack at that point. Master Stars, yeah, I'd say at least 2. I think I started it with 2. Should be fine. Oh, hi there. Yoink, we're actually in the right lobby this time. Some admin's tweaking with me. He's macro checking me multiple times, like 3 to 4 times in a day. What do I do? I mean, depends on what you're doing. If you're farming, like, yeah, that's reasonable. But if you're just doing regular farming and not doing pests, like, you're just gonna get macro checked. That's just how it is. But I don't know, man. There's not really anything you can do about that. Yo, Chili dropped Chimera. GG. Very nice, dude. What's max possible level right now without Armadillo? Like 61%, I think. 61% to 522. I want to say. Appreciate it, Dracula. Oh, let me throw that out. But yeah, it was good, Shade. Vacation was good. It was good. We did a lot of stuff. So the first few days were a little exhausting, but we got to chill the last little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't sleep that great, so kind of trying to catch up. Okay. Catch up on my sleep a little bit, but we'll get there. We shall get there. Got banned while pest farming. That is a yikes moment. That is a yikes. Not in farming and Chimera hunting. What is the macro check? What, like, what are they doing? What in the world? I don't know why Automod didn't like that message. That is very odd. Didn't know event sack was a thing until yesterday. Yeah, it kind of flew under the radar. There's so many sacks at this point. It's just like... It's just like losing track of them. Kind of valid. Kind of valid. Level 331 and didn't know about it. Yeah, I don't think they added it when Foxy released. I think that was added like a while afterwards. So it is a little bit different. Yo, let's go Zag GG. Do. That is true, Dracula. It do be true. Point of macros, like you don't even play the game. Yeah, most of the people who are macroing are doing it on like 10 to 20 accounts at the same time. And all the money they make, they sell illegally. Like with IRL money, they like sell it to people for IRL money. So it is their IRL money method to cheat in a video game. And it's crazy that that's a thing. It's actually crazy. Yoink. They're very supportive, Pranesh. Should I wait for Griffin Feathers to drop in price for term or get them right now? I don't know if they're gonna drop in price too much more than they have right now. Like, I mean, you could wait maybe a day and they might be a little cheaper tomorrow, but they're not gonna get much cheaper than this, realistically. So, oh, nice. When am I gonna spawn an ink, bro? I spawned like 1 or 2 today. Like, it's not good rates right now. It's not good rates. Wait for it. There he is. Yo. Let's go, Bins. Holy cow. Dang, that's like the 3rd or 4th Chimera we've seen today. People finally cooking. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. What melee weapon should I use for general use? I have a 100 mil budget and can increase. I mean, again, the thing is, like, general use, there's not really much to use it for at this point. Like, for most Slayers, you want to use the Slayer weapon. For Diana, you want to use a Dayblade. Well, I guess a Dayblade's not a bad option. If you want to go for that, that's fine. For general use, it's good at other things too, so could go for that. But it just depends on the stage of the game as well. Got the drill though, man. It's cooking out here. You love to see it. Do this. Add on Twitch. Bruh moment. Story of a Twitch viewer's life for real. Yo, Rhino with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K for the red name. Again, very close to 20K, 28K as well. We do be closing in on that. Okay, let's go here. But yeah, what'd y'all think about the updates video that I made? I did pretty well. It was a lot of effort for sure. I read so many patch notes. So many. Yo, Rhino with the sub. W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Who up subbing twice for real, man? You'll love to see it. 63 out of 75, chat. I'm gonna have to die in armor set one of these days. It's gonna have to happen. But let's go. W mans, appreciate the prime, dude. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, it was like shocking to me how many updates. Like, I ended up like cutting some of the things out as well, just because the video was getting long, and like it was minor stuff. Like, it was really just most of the things that I cut out were like tiny things that were listed in the 1.0 design threads that could or could not end up getting added, you know? Yeah, I've only spawned 2 inks today, bro. What's going on? What's going on? Getting carried right now. Alright, appreciate you, Rhino. Have a good one, bro. When's Garden update gonna come out? I have no clue, man. I got no idea. I wish I did. Get him. Where's my loot? SMH. Song you're gonna sing with Future when you hit 30K? Oh dear. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. Dying Armor set for Twitch subs is for Twitch subs or YouTube members. So I count them both. Both are on the same list there. AI made you sing Eye of the Tiger while you were gone? Bro, what? Who to what now? Probably December or January. I mean, I would hope that we get it sooner than that, but I hope we get everything sooner than we eventually get it, so you know. You know how it is. Dang, we might hit 600 mil combat XP today. Which is kind of wild. That could happen. Having a dungeon breaker? That's a good question. I have no clue. I think it's still... I mean, it's still coming out for sure, but I think they're just working on the anti-cheat while they wait for it to be fully ready. So they're getting the anti-cheat ready. Lobby is open, by the way. There's nobody else who's a threat in here right now, but it do be open. So yeah, let's just swap. Try mosquito short bow instead of term. Challenge an M7. I'm good, man. I'm good. You know all the upgrades that have to do with that thing to make it even an option. Like, I barely am gonna have enough money to start maging and doing the things I have to for progression. Did Chili does not lobby swap. Lol XD. Wait for it. Yes. Heck W. Alright, there we go. First try. Now we're here. Now we're here. Can Hypixel add things like Spear and Nautilus? It could. In the future. But, you know, it's not going to be able to do it all at once, like, to everything. Like, they could add that stuff to, like, the future foraging islands. That's a thing that they could do. But they're not going to, like, be able to go back and add it to the hub for a while, or, you know, make it so it can be used everywhere. You know, that's going to be, where am I? A little bit of a longer change. Going to take a little longer to do. Will they counter dungeon cheaters because people will still macro and bypass the new anti-cheat? I mean, the main thing they're trying to do now, I think, like, I'm sure, you know, you'll still have like dungeon macroers and auto ratters and that sort of thing. But the thing they're trying to get rid of right now is like cheats where you teleport through walls and stuff. Like the really crazy things where you have to actually be playing to do stuff. You know, like where you're still there, sitting there to actually play the game some of the time. They're trying to get rid of the crazy things that let you have faster runs than normal players. So, I'm sure you'll still be able to cheat, but your runs won't be faster than normal players, I believe is the main goal. So yeah, I'm sure there will still be some form of cheating, but they're just trying to get rid of the actually insane things. Yo, it's good, Paven. How's it going, bro? Where do I find your Discord, and do you have your config on there? It looks clean. So I use Badlion client. So if you have Badlion, you can press right shift on your keyboard, go to profiles, and then search, and then look up 2B. And there's 2B SkyBlock right there. But my Discord, you should be able to do exclamation Discord in the chat, and it should pop up. Or let's see. I do not have it on Nightbot's like timers. So use it for dungeons too. Yep. So this is what I use for literally everything. Yoink. Do. Let's see. Voila. I trophy fish got obfuscated 3 and moldfin gold, and it's not dropping for 7 hours straight, bruh. Yeah, it's rough out here, dude. I remember the trophy fish grind, but remember, you don't have it nearly as bad. Trophy fishing is easy now, man. Used to be pity was 1,000. And karate fish was a 1% chance drop. Now he's a 2% chance drop, and you pity at 600. So it's literally like 50% easier. Or twice as easy, I guess. Twice as easy to trophy fish now as it was back in my day, you know. Heck W. What in the world, Pranesh? What in the world? Do you think VLC is good for dungeons and everything? I think it, yeah, I mean, it's safe. Is the thing I like, you know, you're not gonna, like, every time you download a mod, you have to check whether it's a rat. You know, I don't have to worry about that like Forge users do. And then also, I do think the mods are good. Like, of course, there's, you know, a few things that Forge has and other mods have that are good for like very specific instances, but for what I'm using it for, you know, I mean, like, it's one download and then you never have to worry about it ever again. It's like not the craziest thing, which again, at the moment, Badline did get bought out by Lunar, and we haven't had an update in a while, so there may come a day when I have to swap over to like Lunar or something if they keep updating Lunar with all the Badlion mods and then just don't update Badlion anymore. You know, we'll just have to see. Have to see what happens. Wild Pranesh. Crazy. I dropped 3 scythe blades in a span of 2 days. Dang, bro. Man, it's cooking out here. I believe I have dealt damage, but just in case. There we go. Alright, should be good. Throw that. And we got nothing. Sad times. Sad times. What mod are you using now? Again, all my mods are in Badline. They're all Badline. Now I can't even drop a Lapis chest plate. The RNG poverty is real, bruh. I like 230 fishing speed because I'm using starter rod. Yeah, going for vanilla. Yeah, that's pain. Is there a fast way to get combat 18? I'm combat 15. Generally what people go for. Hold up. Trying to hit this guy without going too crazy. Alright, here we go. Boom. But generally people do... Dang, another Chimera. GG. Where's mine, though? People do like... Oh, here he is. Lol. Come on. But people will do like late sight walkers to get from like 15 to 18 or something like that. Or zealots is fine, you know. Those are also good. Going for bestiary is not a bad idea. A lot of different things you can do. Slayers. I hate this game. Slayers also very good. So plenty of options for sure. Very sad times. Have we cocooned I don't think we cocooned the ink today yet. Stopped eating my chairs to be here. Let's go, chair eater. How you doing today, bro? Yo, what's good, Nate? How's it going, man? Let me send it over here. My fellow cool guy. Badline became rigged after giving it to Lunar. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they keep updating it, but I'm thinking they're just gonna like let it sit and then transfer everything over to Lunar. Is my guess as to what's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Did you know this emoji existed? I did. Yes. Wow. Chat, I think our lobby is open again. We may have to dip. Yoink. Don't question it, bro. Has not seen the reactions that people leave on every announcement that Future 77 makes. Lol XD. Chili isn't going to his private island. There we go. First try. Saw like a level 30 or 40 player with 1.4 bill net worth. Bro's a auction house flipper. Crazy. All my emerald minions are T11. Dang, bro's out here cooking. Fine, just got home from the library. Let's go. Make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. All right, moving on. Our next SkyBlock XP. It's a while away. It might be the sniper bestiary, low-key. I mean, we could get Crypt Soul Eater 2, Super Tank Zombies, but I think it's most likely going to be the Sniper Beast here. It could be Crypt Soul Eaters. I don't know. Those two are kind of like the closest. How did that not spawn? That's crazy. How much does the Devon setup cost? I don't know, man. It's up there. You're getting all the perfects and all the gemstone slots unlocked and everything. Again, I can't memorize. Like, I can memorize a lot of things about the game, but I can't memorize prices because they change way too much. And there's too many things to keep track of, so you just have to look on the auction house, dude. Yoink. Crazy, Pranesh. Do. Next. Send it. What do we got here? Yoink. Is upgrading T12 worth it? I mean, for each minion, it's going to do it once, but I wouldn't do it on, like, you know, a ton of different, like, emerald minions. I don't think emerald minions are that good, right? Probably not worth it. There we go. But anyways. Please give me money. But yeah, doing it once for the SkyBlock XP and for the minion slots isn't bad. Somebody dropped a Shelmet. Wild. Blue Aza dropped a book. GG. Everyone's dropped one except for me now, I think. Or has Flame not dropped one either? I don't know. I think Flame dropped one. Yeah, because he had the 525 magic find, I remember now. Yeah, I think everyone's dropped one except for me now. Crazy. Where's mine, bro? Don't check the item age. Oh, dear. Blood is trolling. Comprendo. So me and Blue Oz both haven't dropped one then. Good Hoyo, how's it going, bro? I was just okay, yeah, I read that. Should I get carried T4 E-Man 200 times, get the E-Man 7 and buy a term, then work on my magic powder, try to counter the term, crit chance? No, never get carried. Never get carried. It is not worth it. If you can't deal enough damage to handle T4 E-Man, you're not going to deal enough damage with the Terminator for it to be worth getting, you know? So just wait till you can handle the E-Man yourself. It's always better that way. Always better. Diana's not for you for real, bro. Which armor should I have to get E-Man 5? Final Destination. Once you're at E-Man 4, you get Final Destination. If you're before that point, you can use like 3/4 Shadow Assassin and a Reaper Mask to handle T2 E-Man. But then after that point, once you get to like E-Man 4, you use Final Destination and just grind up the kills on it. Can get up to like 10k or maybe even 25k, depends. Just gonna do that for my rune book. But yeah, something like that. Let's do this. Yoink. Just wanted to thank you for getting me in a stream at Let's Go, W. You'll love to see it. Very nice, Will. Void Edge Katana, but before that, like a Shadow Fury. Yeah, I mean, that works, I suppose. Yeah, Katana definitely the GOAT. I have Necron. I know the ultimate combat non right here. Fair enough. Let's see. Where is bro? Over here. Pick it up. Let me swap gear. And then do this. Nice. Show me the money. Show me the money. Wait for it. I have a lot of magic power, so I don't do much damage. Trying to put stars on my SA. Got you. Sadly, once again, no Chimera. Feels bad. Range T5 shredding me. What do I do? probably just wait, honestly. Just focus other things. Because T5 Tarantula really is not that big a deal. It can wait. So the longer you wait, you know, the more your combat is going to level up, the more magical power you'll end up getting, and other things like that to boost your damage, attributes, etc. So I would just focus on doing other things. Because it's really not that big a deal. Yoink. There we go. Use AOTD till now, that's fair. That's fair. Once again, no Chimera. What's going on here? Killing me slowly. Where's Joyful Armor if there's Sorrow Armor? It's a good question, man. It's a good question. Who knows? Alright, have a good one, Nate. Appreciate you, bro. Good luck with your studying, man. Yoink. Send it. It's way easier to get carried 200 times than waste tons of coins for the same thing that I'll probably never touch again. I mean, it's really not. Because you really are wasting the coins if you get carried. If you spend the coins on buying, you know, Final Destination gear, and then you never use it after that point, you can just sell it afterwards. You know? And you'll have gained money. Whereas if you waste, you really are wasting the money if you get carried. Because you're never getting that money back. Again, if you spend it on Final Destination and magical power and other stuff, you're going to keep the magical power. So that's a permanent boost. And then if you end up never using the Final Destination again, you can just sell it. And then you'll have all that money back. Whereas again, if you get carried, that money's gone. It is fully gone. I get carried for free? Okay, well, if you're getting carried for free, that's one thing. But again, I still wouldn't recommend it. Because you're not going to be doing a crazy amount of damage when you get term. And you just get... chill. But I mean, again, if it's free carries, like, it's not that's fine. That's not that big a deal. But yeah, paying for carries is a scam. It is not worth it at all. Why are you wasting money by upgrading armor? Like, if the update comes, you still going to have invested in armor. What are we talking about? I am Confucian. Carry for Juju is good, but for the term, nah. I still wouldn't recommend it for the Juju. It's really not worth it. It's cheaper, sure. But, like, again, the whole point of getting to Juju is so you can deal damage, and if you can't handle E-Man, then you're not going to deal that much damage with Juju. So it's not even worth going for yet, you know? The longer you wait, the better. But if you're really wanting to rush it, if you're going full dungeon non, then fair enough. The carry and getting set up thing, well, I mean, it's not like wasting money on upgrading the gear, because even if you get, like, you know, very low level gear, and you grind out a ton of kills on it while you're getting your E-Man levels, then you're profiting because you can sell the gear for more than you bought it for because you have more kills on it by the time you're done with it. So you're still making money that way. So you're actually making money instead of losing money. But yeah, getting, again, paying for a carry is just not worth it. Only time I would say paying for a carry is worth it is if you never want to do Master Mode dungeons, but you do want to get a Claymore. It's the only time getting an M7 carry. Maybe the only time that it's worth it. But start on Iron Man and I got a Common Griffin. Would you recommend upgrading it to Uncommon? Yep. I mean, it's not like it's not very expensive to do. And I think Uncommon probably gives more Magic Find. So that alone probably would make it worth it. But even if not, it's like, you know, making a little bit of progress towards getting better gear. 1150 MP good for level 200. Yeah, that's pretty solid. If I hit E-Man 4, probably buy Final Destination to not waste that much kills on spawning E-Man. Yeah, that'll be good. How many books you get by now? 0. Been out here, I've done like 3 hours total this Diana. No books yet. Kind of struggling so far. It do be a little bit rough. Check and sell later for like a quick 50 mil profit. Exact. Stonks. Let's see. Where is bro? Over here. Yoink. Literally opposite side of the map. Boom. Oh, Blue Ozza is dead. L plus ratio. Unfortunate, dude. Yoink. That is wild, Pangy. 32 magic find good when I'm level 30. I mean, it's a start. I mean, you're not really supposed to have a ton of level 30. But please do Deltarune, dude. I don't want to. I'm good, man. I got plenty of other games to play through still, and I really didn't like Undertale that much. Like, again, I can appreciate it. I understand why other people like it, but it's not my jam. It is not my jam. Was after Silk Song, kind of forgot. I still haven't finished I haven't finished like Act 3 in Silk Song, so I still got to do that. I'm waiting a little bit for that. But I do also got to play Monster Hunter World. I haven't finished that game yet either. Better than Undertale. I presume it's still the same like boss fight style though, and I just didn't like the fights. I didn't like it. Rune book done. It's got to be close. I don't think quite yet. No, 4 more kills. Almost there. Almost. Why didn't you like Undertale? It's good, especially the True Pacifist. I didn't like it, man. I like my action games. I don't like to just sit there and read all day. I did. People wanted me to do Pacifist. I did Pacifist, and I was just sitting there and reading all day. And then even the boss fights, I didn't really enjoy them. I didn't like it. I didn't like the boss fights, and I don't like to sit there and read all day. I'm sorry. It's just how I am. And skip the text game. Well, then what's the point of playing? It's the point of playing not to either do the boss fights or you read the lore. I didn't like the boss fights, and I am not there really. I didn't really love the lore. So like that's the 2 things that you play the game for, is it not? I didn't like either of them. What resource pack you using? It's linked in the description. It's a mixture of like 12 different packs. You can do fan games. What is that? Nani? Originally bought Minecraft to play Hypixel with my friend, which he didn't play with me a single time. Typical. Don't even know what his skin looks like. Crazy. Crazy. Probably got the Alex skin on for real, for real. Undertale has like 1,000 fan-made versions, which are great. You know what else has a lot of fan-made stuff? Minecraft. Have I played a single mod pack though? Nope. Keck W. There's a bajillion great games out there. And believe it or not, I'm not going to get to play all of them in my lifetime. Just how it is. I don't have enough time to play everything. So I pick the things that I like and that I want to play, and I play those. And I tried Undertale, and I didn't like it. So I'm not going to play Deltarune. It's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yoink. Alrighty, let's go over here. Do you watch anime? I do not. Why don't you use Forge? Is much better than Badlion for these events. I don't like it. I don't like having to set up a bajillion different things. I like having one thing that I can download and have everything on. I don't have to swap to a different mod pack whenever I play on 1.21. I can use the same thing for everything. Yoink. It's not worth it. It's not worth the effort. Do. Plus, I don't have to worry about getting ratted. And that's always nice. Security. Very important. Very important. Yoink. Do. How do you turn on the stats for session at the top of the screen? I think Diana. No. Mythological. Maybe it's stats. Or is it overlay? Overlay? I don't remember. I don't remember the name of it, to be honest. Have you watched Breaking Bad? I have not. I have been debating whether I'm going to. Pretty much. What I've been watching recently, I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, of course. But as far as shows and things I've been watching recently, I've been going back and watching all the like animated Justice League movies and shows and stuff. So I watched like Batman the Animated Series, got through all those. Watched Batman Beyond, got through all those. I watched The Batman ages ago.
As a child,
So I'm kind of going back through all the Batman related stuff now. So I'm watching all the animated Batman movies and Justice League movies. Yo, George with us up. Appreciate it, bro. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting very, very close. It's wild, Pranesh. That's like a Future 77 question right there. Good doctor and Grey's Anatomy, bro. Dude, I'm not... I'm good. I'm good. I don't really... Not really here for the drama type things. I've been watching Elementary with my parents, like that type of thing. Murder mystery. Detective shows. I've been enjoying that quite a bit. And I need to go back and watch. I haven't watched any of the like Ocean's 11 movies, and my brother loves those. So I need to watch those. I need to watch... I've watched like the first Jason Bourne like 3 times, and then I never get around to watching the second one. And by the time I get around to watching the second one, I've forgotten what happened in the first one, so I have to watch the first one again. So I need to watch the first one again, and then go and watch the other 3, or other 2. It's mythological ritual under events. Again, like I looked that up. Mythological ritual. Yeah, like this. Show waypoint, show guess. That's not this up here, though. See, that's not that. It's a different thing. Wouldn't be stats showcase. Showcase? I think it's this. Yeah, stats showcase. That's what it is. That's what it is. Have you heard about what happened to Future's YouTube? I have not. I know that Jules had some issues going on recently, but I have not heard about any Future shenanigans. Me either, of course. Typical. Typical. And by line, when you go to reposition element, like the overlay at the top, you can click the cogwheel on the overlay to find where it's located in the settings portion. Ah, I should have known that. Lol. Good comms. Hate the fact you need MVP plus for most of the scrolls. It makes it so much slower for people like me that they should change that. I think the only one that it's really like bad on is Crystal Nucleus. Like I think the Crystal Nucleus Warp shouldn't be MVP plus, but I mean all the other ones, it's like it saves you a tiny amount of time, and they've got to make money somehow. Like it's not like you're losing money per hour off of that and anything except for Nucleus, really. Like, just make starting getting to your money-making method, you lose 2 seconds, you know? Like, you don't constantly warp to Smoldering Tomb when you're doing Blaze Slayer, or Howling Cave when you're doing Spins, you know? Makes lobby swapping a little bit harder, sure, but again, it's like, they gotta make money somehow. Let's visit a portal island. True! See, there are workarounds. I forget that's even a thing. Tech W. But, well, the problem with that, it's not about visiting the portal islands for that part. For Nucleus runs, you can't do that. Because you want to be in the same lobby the whole time. So that's the problem with it for Nucleus runs. But yeah. For mythological events. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That is true for these. It is a little annoying to not have it. But again, they gotta make money somehow. It's like such a niche thing. You know? Like it's like this and Nucleus runs are really the only 2 money methods that are hindered by not having it. So like it's such a small thing. There is someone in the lobby. Yoink. Nice. Alright, have a good one, Zach. Appreciate you, bro. We even have proof that Devon, the first dwarf, even existed. If so, where is his body? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Who said he died? Is that in the history books? Maybe his body is the Vanguard corpse. You know? Could be. Could be the Vanguard corpse. It does look a lot like Devon's armor. And it's just like blue from being frozen, I guess. Like Pinto Devon, how do we know it belonged to Devon? Again, maybe that's his body that you find it in. Could be. Could be. Have you been in mineshaft mining? Yeah, I mean, I had to do a ton of it when it first came out to max out glaciite powder for SkyBlock XP. But what the heck? Wide doors opening. What in the world? But anyways, remember days when dataless sticks were really expensive? Yeah, now you only need 1 for a dataless blade. So that's already cut the price in half. Pretty much. Oh yeah, I got some new toys when I was on vacation. So this is like a ring or a pointer finger ring. But then, wait for it, I have it locked. There we go. Cut things. It is very cool. It is very tiny, but it is very cool. And I got this one, which is much cooler. It's a little bit bigger. So we went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works on the way home, which is like the biggest knife store in the world. So I grabbed a couple good ones. Got a couple good ones. Did you drop lock it? I did. It took me like 33 or 34 corpses, something like that. One of those. Please get stabbed respectfully. Thank you. All right, moving on. But yeah, I like my sharp toys. What can I say? Those are not toys. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I know what you mean. It's like a fidget spinner. It's just a fidget spinner, dude. Nah, but for real, be careful if you guys have knives. Don't play with knives. Yoink.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Doo-doo. Moving on. Yo, Colin with the sub. Appreciate it, bro. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K for the red name. I still don't have a Chimera book for my name right now. What's going on? Doo-doo. Yoink. How dare you own a knife? You should buy a gun. I do need to. I do need to. I'm gonna get my concealed carry at some point, but I just don't go outside right now. This stage of my life, I don't go out in public, so, you know, it's not like my biggest priority at the moment, but I do want to get one. Oh my goodness. Chat, this guy is doing rat blessing. Why would we go private island for bro doing rat blessing? What's going on? We're getting helped out right now. Do we not want rat blessing? Do we not want rat blessing? Rat blessing goated. Do. I don't think so, Pranesh. Do. Let's see, I didn't claim from most of these guys yet. Got a little bit of money. A little bit of money here and there. We'll take it. Can you get some tips for new co-op? I'm gonna start with my IRL friend. Rush farming. Probably the best thing to do. Is what I would recommend. Let me sell this. Yoink. Cause it's Chili AFK. What's going on here? Oh wait, no, he's there. We're good. Or is Goulash AFK? It's private island now, or it's private now. Oh wait, yeah, Flame's gotta warp us. Holy, let's go. All right. Damage is dealt. It's wild, Dracula. Crazy. I'm not trying to ignore chats, man. I'm reading 3 different chats. I just miss messages sometimes. Posted it less than a minute ago, dude. Give me some time to read. I'm not a speed reader. How much MP I got? 500. I know it's low. I mean, for Livid and Juju, that's not bad. Yeah, for using Juju, 500 is fine. It's not bad at all. But yeah, starting off co-op, it's a good idea to just push farming. Farming's a good money method to start out. Or, I mean, you can go for hunting, too. Hunting is very good as well. Start getting your attributes up. Also very pog. Yeah, no, Ninja. That's not happening. That ain't happening, bruh. Co-op got Giant Sword. Should I just use that? I mean, that's fine. That's fine for starting out. But again, you know, when you're doing Slayers, and ideally when you're doing Diana, you generally want to use Dayblade for Diana and like the Slayer weapon of that Slayer for the Slayers. Most of the time, that's your best option damage-wise. Except for maybe Svens. Svens are the exception. Goodness, everyone's spawning inks except for me. Spawned 4 now. I guess it could be worse. I have not missed. I watched Marvel Zombies the other day. That was pretty gory. Cheap Diana setup is Sword of Revelations worth it? Ain't no way bro dropped another one. That's crazy. Sword of Revelations, I don't even remember. I don't think so. I don't think it was worth it. I think they buffed it recently though. It might be good now, but I wouldn't count on it personally. Ferocity didn't proc and he still dropped a Chimera. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yoink. What in the world, Ninja? Some BLC, yes sir. How you doing today, Shozy? Do. Send it. Merked. Maxor, Goldor, and Necron in 7 minutes. Is that an F7 run or an M7 run? Cause wait a minute. Yoink. Do. There we go. It's a good magic find to have. I mean, it really just depends on how much money you're willing to spend on it. And also your bestiary against the mobs that you're fighting. But like base magic find, let me see, what am I getting right now? Like without the Griffin pet, or not without the G-Drag equipped, I am currently getting 230. Like that's pretty decent, I suppose, without G-Drag equipped. So I imagine that's like average for like 300 or so for level 300, something like that. I have no idea what that is, Mist. No comprendo. F7, Kata 26, gotcha. This is the one right here. This is the one, I believe. Wait for it. Let's go. Finally, bro. Goodness. Goodness, dude. Sheesh, that took us like 3.5 hours of gameplay to drop our first Chimera, which is way better than the last Diana event, to be fair. We are so back. We are so back. Let's go. That's some moolah right there. That's some moolah. How much is that going to be? I think we're just going to sell it off rip. I'm just insta-selling that. 126 mil. We take those. Let me... Okay, Griffin is equipped. 1, 2. And then we swap back. So it equips our G-Drag and we're good. Got 2 Chimeras this Diana. You got some catching up to do. Fair enough. We do got a little bit of catching up to do. No back-to-back. Oh, well. Run it back. Run it back. How to get the stats and where from? Go to the SkyBlock menu and click on your profile right here. And you can see all your stats and stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Do. Go here. Next. I wonder if like they're gonna, I mean, I guess they will like keep adding in new attributes, but like you think we're gonna get an attribute from whatever mob it is that gets added with Mythic Griffin pet? That'd be kind of crazy. Or if they add like Inquisitor attribute with that update, it could go kind of crazy. If I put my term in museum, honestly, I would say yeah. Because there should never be a scenario where you sell it. There should never be a scenario where you sell your Terminator. It's too useful. Referring to Diana stats? Oh, that is Stats Showcase, I think is the name of the mod. Let's see. Bang. Yeah, Stats Showcase. Right there. So, like old caves or the new caves update. I haven't played too much of like vanilla Minecraft, but I definitely like the new caves. That's the thing I've enjoyed the most, honestly. when I have played newer Minecraft is like the cave systems are so cool. It's actually epic. Do. So it's your room setup. I have a setup tour video that I made at like 10K subs or something. So that's still up somewhere. Any luck with Diana yet? We just dropped our first Chimera. And we did drop like a day stick or something earlier, but those are less than a mil now. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad how worthless they've become. Yoink. Yo! I'm rich. We're rich. 50 mil. Oh my goodness. We're rich. We are making all the money. Mythological ruler legendary attribute would go kind of crazy. That would go kind of crazy. I mean, we do have like the humanoid ruler right now, which does pretty much the same thing. But having an extra bonus would be pretty epic. Do. Setup tour. I have one. There's a setup tour on the channel. Go watch the video. It's already out there. I can't do one on stream. I don't use my phone as my camera. I'd record it on my phone because this camera has a cord on it. I can't carry it around. Do you have a celebrity lookalike? Probably not. I don't know. I have no idea. I think we did one of those apps when I was like graduating high school or something, and it said like Chris Evans or something. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Ryan Reynolds? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen Ryan Reynolds with a beard though, so. Stop voice cracking? No. It's my angry voice. I'll talk how I want to. Okay. Kurt Cobain. I feel like I know who that is. Probably. Chris Pratt, maybe. There you go. I was Star-Lord for Christmas. That's the only reason I would say that. Or not Christmas, for Halloween. A couple years ago. Heck W. How many chimeras we got? One so far. Could be worse. Could be worse. Next. Blue also dropped a day stick. GG. I don't know, boys. Do you think we're getting Dungeon Breaker tomorrow? I'm doubting it. If we do, I will actually be able to hit Archer levels tomorrow, which would be pretty awesome. But doubtful. I doubt it. If I can, if it does come out, we hit Archer. All my Archer runs done tomorrow. I get to make that video this week. Can actually upload this week, because if not, I probably have to go and make a rev video for Aatrox. In preparation for Aatrox. But who knows? Yo, our relic sold. W's, we're over 500 mil for now. I mean, I could go ahead and start buying up the T7s. I don't know. I kind of want to wait and do that all in one video, though. Low key. Finally got my data list yesterday. GG. Do you like Refraction's forehead?
As a child, I yearned for the
This feels like an odd question. Yo, Arcade with a sub. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We are on our way to 30K for the red name. But back to the question, I guess we'll go with yes, because it makes my forehead look like a 3-head. There you go. I think a returning SkyBlock saved up over the years, like 400 mil plus for minions. Any good guides? Not sure what to do. Main thing I would say is just pick one individual thing and focus on that. So honestly, hunting is a really good option to focus on. It's new. It still makes really good money. And it's not too crazy complicated to get into. So that would be what I would say to go for. Either that or, you know, Rift is also a valid option. What else? Farming is also very good to get into. Mining, of course. It's really just up to you what you find interesting, though. 400 mil is enough to get you into most things, so. Do you only play Minecraft or other games? On this channel, generally, I only play Minecraft, but over on Twitch, there's a link in the description. I play some other games. So I've been playing Monster Hunter World, been going back and beating that since Wilds came out. And I already am pretty solid into that. I played Silk Song. I did stream that on YouTube Shorts a little bit. But I have finished Act 2. Like, I beat the boss, got the main, you know, base ending. And then we're going to try and go for the full, true ending, Act 3 and everything in a month or so, once everybody's kind of caught up. And can walk me through what I have to do and stuff. But yeah. Yoink. Yo, it's good. Whatever. It's been going pretty good. It was nice. It was kind of like do a bunch of stuff in the first couple of days vacation, and then afterwards it was we got like a couple days of chill at the end. So we had like 3 or 4 days where we were running around a lot, and the last couple of days we got to chill a little bit more. But it was nice. It was nice to have a little break. I still played, you know, a little Clash of Clans here and there, but managed to avoid touching grass. I did go outside, but I walked on the sidewalk, so I didn't have to touch grass all the time. So it was good. When I left, they just added another update and changed talismans. I don't know what half of this is. Yeah, it's a lot of different stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's really just pick one thing and try and learn that, and don't try and learn all of it at once, because it is a lot. They have added a lot. That was like 3 years ago, I think, or two or 3 years ago. I want to say it was 2022 when Crimson Isle got added. So, yeah, I'd recommend just pick one thing and stick to that. Okay, wait for it. Boom. There we go. Swap here. Drop me another book. Back-to-back thoughts. Sad. Next. Do you remember those old horror Flash games? I do not. I didn't really watch PewDiePie. He was kind of before my time of like watching YouTube. I didn't really start watching YouTube till COVID, honestly. So. Do. Just there's so much to do. Slayer, dungeons, mining. I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, what did you enjoy before? Honestly, I would just think about that. Like, what was your favorite thing about SkyBlock in the past? I would kind of just go all in on that, because realistically, if you get to the end game of anything, it makes money. End game levels of any strategy are making money, you know. Blaze Slayer is like the best money making method in the game right now, pretty much. So could go for some Blaze Slayer, which, I mean, to get to Blaze Slayer you do have to do some Kudra, which is some Crimson Isle stuff. So could try out Kudra. Kudra's still pretty good for money if you get a good party, but it is very expensive to get into. You gotta have like Terminator, Hyperion, all that stuff, so might have to wait a little bit on that. They did add a bunch of new fishing stuff, I'm sure has been added. Yeah, definitely a lot of fishing stuff's been added since then. So we can do some fishing. But I mean, honestly, foraging is like the newest thing that's come out, and that's, you know, it's getting new islands in the future. So personally, I would recommend going after foraging, just so that whenever the new islands drop, the new updates come out, you'll be ready to play them. Don't even remember. I remember I was trying to get Enderman Slayer for Juju, but I got like 3-shot by it when they increased requirements for it. Got you. Yeah, honestly, I would just go for foraging. Foraging or hunting. But yeah, I was getting beat up by the tier 2. Yeah, I might needed to do a little more combat leveling before going for that then. Yo, what's good, TNT? How you doing, bro? Got gifted a member. Let's go. Massive double hues. I have no idea what that is, Pranesh. Was watching YouTube since 7, bro. Started on all these things that I don't know about. Further on to COVID, Minecraft got popular. Further, we are onto the trend. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I started watching... Yeah, I think it was like, you know, when Potato War was coming out was really when I was getting into YouTube. Was around that time. So Potato War came out. I was watching a bunch of Technoblade back in the day, Tommy in it, that sort of thing. Dream Minecraft, Manhunts, all that. Nowadays, let's see, I watch a lot of Little Aggie there, or Lil Aggie, sorry, not Little. He does like Elden Ring stuff, so I was watching a lot of that recently. Been watching a lot of like comedy stuff as well. But yeah, a lot of different things. Best armor set for damage, Infernal Crimson. This setup right here. Here, let me... And then like a Infernal Crimson helmet I think is still best for damage. It's like 15 star. Did somebody over damage? Brother. Papega. But where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, Crimson. But I'm using Crown of Avarice because it gives Magic Find, so I like that better. Like people playing a lot of mini games for the viewers' entertainment, they're competing not for money but for the joy of it. Was wholesome and funny. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, I have no idea what that is. Interesting. The more you know, I guess. Yeah, early 300s. I was like, wait, what? What? What are we talking about? Okay, comprendo. Yeah. Very cool. I don't know why so many YouTubers talk about politics and other stuff. I think gaming is dying. I don't think gaming is dying. I just think, like, politics are in a weird, like, scary place right now. Like, you can't really... I feel like it's very difficult to be of voting age and not care about what's going on in politics right now, at least in America. Because it's so different, like, from one administration to the next. Like, it's one extreme to the next, I feel like, a lot of times. And it's very, you know, I mean, it's a big talking point. It's literally deciding the future, you know? So it's kind of a big talking point. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I try not to talk about it too much just because we're here to have a good time, and no matter what you say related to it, people are going to disagree and then hate you for it. So people are very passionate about politics, which is valid, but we're here to have a good time. It's escapism, you know? We're here to escape from all that, so I'm not trying to bring all of it up, you know? Keeps recommending me videos. Yeah, I mean, it's been big flare up recently, for sure. I've been getting that in my algorithm, all over my algorithm as well, for sure. But growing the beard back, I see, looks good. Thank you, bro. Not been on main Discord account for longer than 10 minutes for a week now, and it's very relaxing. Yeah, while I was on vacation, I turned off notifications on my phone for Discord, and I think I'm gonna keep them off because it was very relaxing for sure. For sure. It's like first I turned off notifications for YouTube, and then I turned off notifications for that now, and it's like, I think I needed that. Like, I feel like especially when you're starting off YouTube, you know, as a smaller channel, like, you don't get notifications that often for comments, so it's like not that big of a deal to have it on because it's not taking up that much of your time. But then, you know, slowly you start getting more and more and more, and then you don't realize how much of your time is like reading comments and writing replies and all that stuff. And it's just like, I didn't realize how much of my time it was taking until I like disabled those notifications. I have so much more time now. It's like, dang, probably should have done that a lot earlier. Do. Can you make my hot crimson to burning? It would not work. You can have burning crimson, but if you don't have the burning comp, then it's like you wouldn't be able to use it anyways. So there's no point in me doing it for you. Yoink. No, the starting cooter sets aren't getting nerfed. They're nerfing the cost of upgrading from Fiery 10-star to Infernal 15-star. The prices of all those are getting nerfed, but from base Crimson to Fiery 10-star, it's going to be the same price. So those aren't getting nerfed. That's not happening. Any books yet? I dropped one. We did get one. Arcade, I don't do PVs on mainstream or on normal streams like this. I do them on Saturdays on YouTube. We have Nightbot randomly pick people from the chat and we'll do those. Oh, where's this? Over here. But if you join the Discord, we have a channel in there called Progression Advice. And you can make a post in there and somebody else can help you and tell you what you should do. Yo, Euro with the posture check. Appreciate it, dude. Alright, let's see. Drop me a Chimera book, please. I did not drop a Chimera book. Feels bad, man. Oh, Chili dropped one. GG. You know why I can't craft salts? I have the recipe unlocked, but it doesn't work. I have no idea why that would be the case. Do. For these things, like, it should be fine. Any chimeras yet? I dropped one. So we're doing way better than last Diana already. So I also started the Blaze Slayer with the Inferno minion. Yeah, Inferno minions are a grind. Those are a grind for sure. Oh, rude. There we go. Got him. Isn't seriously damaged axe the hunting axe? I don't know. This thing? No. It's a regular axe. It's a uncommon axe, not a hunt axe. What's your armor looking like? It's very ugly, per usual. I need to, if I get super sweaty, chat, y'all think I get a second armor set? I have one for Hab Tactics, and then I get one for Legion. So I can use the Legion for this, and then Hab Tactics for Slayers. Do we get that sweaty with it? Do. Country has the best history in your opinion? I mean, I don't really know a ton. It's hard to beat, like, Rome, though. I feel like that's the most known history, is Roman history. Like, either that, or, like, Greece, or Mongolia. You know, like, OG Mongolia, when they had half the world, you know? So one of those is, like, the most epic, I guess. I don't have VIP, so I can't instacraft it, but when I put it in manually, it doesn't work. You are putting in enchanted sea loomies, right? Not just regular sea loomies. Go older like Egypt or India. Egypt's pretty cool, too. That is true. Egypt is also pretty pog. I don't really know Indian history that much, though. Personally. Russia has the best lore. Is that the case? All roads lead to Rome, exactly. Yoink. Do 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 do. Okay, fair, we have like 10 dynasties. Is it dynasties or dynasties, chat? Do we go with the Elden Ring version or the IRL version? Bing, 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 bing. Empires such kingdoms. Gotcha. Any country with Vikings? True. I am like... My ancestry is like part Viking, part... Or not Viking, I guess. Part Irish. So Viking. And part Italian. So I got the spaghetti and the meatball. And then I got... Go chill. The Viking warrior in me, you know? You know? Dynasties, not dynasties. Alright then. But I've watched that that cutscene from killing Moog so many times. So many times. It's ingrained in my brain. Do 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 do. Why is everything so boring, or is it just me? I feel like it just depends on where you're looking. You know, it's all about perspective. Because for somebody in the world, it's the most exciting time in their life. And then, you know, for us, for SkyBlock right now, it definitely, we're in a little bit of a rough patch. SkyBlock wise, we do be in a little bit of a rough patch, but there's always ways to make things interesting. Just gotta find it. Boom. Like I thought about titling today's streaming until I drop Chimera, but then stream would have ended like 2.5 hours in, and we'd be done already. So that's what I was worried about. So that's why I didn't title it that. Maybe we stream until we get 2 Chimeras. We'll see. I'll have to go eat something soon though. Yoink. Do 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 do. Don't have the exact physical build for that. Yeah, I need to eat more spaghetti and meatballs, dude. That would help out. For sure, for sure. You'd be shocked, like so we went to Gatlinburg, and it's like it's basically there's so many candy shops. It's ridiculous. I got so much sweets. It's kind of bad. I probably didn't gain a single pound from it. It's just how it is. It's just how it is, man. I don't gain weight. I got the crazy fast metabolism. What can I say? What can I say? Try to craft every version. Guess I'll buy the crafted ones off auction, but that's weird. That is very odd. That's very odd. Excuse me. Ay. Gonna find a good mod pack. My game keeps crashing. I use Badline Client personally, but I know a lot of people use Forge. I think was it Candy Pat that came out with a good one for 1.21. Good 1.21 pack. I want to say. Thank you, Vance. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Where's my loot? Where's my loot? People don't play on 1.8 anymore. I play on 1.8 for everything except for foraging. So foraging is in 1.21. You have to play 1.21.5 or higher. Or 1.21.4 or higher, something like that. To be able to get onto those islands. So if you're not on those versions, you can't go to those islands. For instance. Give me a moment. Before we go to that. If I go over to the park warp right now. Yeah, 1.21.5. So, I'm not quite ready for that on this version. Ain't no way. We are pulling out vines, Pranesh. That's crazy. Wait. Oh, wait, bro dropped one. I see. I'm going. Yoink. Alright, we're good. Got it. No loot. Feels bad. Flame dropped a shelmet. Yikes. Yikes. Are you not maging? I prefer melee, personally. I don't want to have to use Fire Veil to be able to get my magic find on from my Dayblade. It's just annoying. You know? It's just too much effort to use mage and get good magic find. So I'd rather use melee and just have my good magic find all the time. We've already dropped a relic. We've dropped a G-Drag. Or not a G-Drag. A Chimera. So. I don't want magic find on bad stuff. I mean, I did drop that relic a minute ago. So. Casual 50 mil profit. That would be the reason. Whole XD. I found a mod pack again. I don't know. Forge is where most of them are. But Candy Pat had the one for 1.21. I don't know about 1.8. Still use Day on Champs. Still annoying. It's still annoying. Why would I want to just left click other things when I can just left click everything? Either left click one specific thing or left click everything. Just do everything. Because why not? Plus, that's way faster than mage. Constructs die way faster. So, another reason. Yoink. Please. Did it. Alright, appreciate you, Luke. Have a good one, bro. What amount of damage should you be doing with Term as M7 burrs? I don't know, bro. I have no clue. I mean, when I was doing it, I don't really look at the damage numbers. It's just whether everything dies in one hit or not. Most things should die in one hit. Especially if you're using a Soul Eater bow. Like, everything should die in one hit, pretty much. Except maybe the mini bosses, of course, but... Yoink. Yo, Cobra dropped Lux 7, GG. Hex is costing me nearly 50 mil. It do be a little pricey. I do not, Miss Leaf. I have no idea. It's wild, Pranesh. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I got you, Miss. I've heard of those. I think, didn't Dan TDM make a video about that at one point? I think I watched that video. Yoink. Do this. Voila. Moving on. Can we get a Chimera book? Number 2. In less than an hour since the last one. Can it be done? That is the question. Oh. Yoink. Wait for it. Did you just spawn a Rev T5 from a minus follower? I did. Indeed, I did. That is a thing that happened. Alright, have a good one, Play. My man's having a bro moment right now. He's having a bro moment. I'm gonna have to buy another boost cookie soon. trying to get a bunch of bits while I'm doing these, so that when I go back to dungeons, I'll have another couple stack of Kismet saved up. But we'll see. $60 more XP for Hex. I'm losing so much money, bruh. Alright, appreciate you, Panache. Have a good one, bro. Let's do this. Yoink. But yeah, Chimera would be nice. Hopefully we get another one. But I mean, we dropped one today. We dropped a relic. I'm pretty good right now. I'm doing pretty good right now. But yeah, we do still have all of that just chilling in there. It's a little bit of stuff. Just a wee bit. Oh, he's putting Chimera on the Death Ripper dagger? That's crazy. Getting real sweaty up in here, goodness. Real sweaty up in here. We're just gonna go make 100 mil per hour from doing Blaze. Kinda valid. Kinda valid. 60 more XP for Hex. I'm losing so much money. It's worth it. It's worth it. It is a W unlock. Here we are. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do... So when this Archer video comes out, hopefully I can get it done tomorrow would be epic. We'll see what happens. But hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. If not, then I don't know. It might be a while before I get an upload. Unless we just fully cook with the Aatrox being here and just grind out revs like crazy. Alright, here we go. Up to this. Bam, 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 bam. Heck, W. Do 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 do. Wait for it. There we go. Fair enough. Bro dropped a plushie. Awkward. Hydration check. True. Make sure to stay hydrated, boys. Alright, I've only spawned 6 inks today. I think we go till I spawn 10. That'll be our goal for today. Spawn 10 Inquisitors. Because our ink luck seems to be completely abysmal. It's not great. Not going great. Oh. Waiting to hydrate till I see red. I would not recommend that. Personally. I would actually recommend against that. Alright, let's see. Back-to-back Chimera. Not really, because it's been like 3 inks since the last Chimera. Oh, he dropped one. GG. Let's go. My man out here cooking. Dang, dude. This is like the most Chimeras I've seen in a party in a long time. In a very long time. Converting. Do. Next. Check him out. Okay, I'm not really into YouTube poop. I'm good, man. I'll pass. 200 Griffin feathers so far. Could be worse. Could be worse. Dang, I'm getting a lot less coins than I thought I was, to be fair. So we've done 5 million coins plus 205 Griffin feathers. is 20 mil. Oh, where's this? Yoink. Yoink. Boom. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yep. We should probably get it lower. Smile. There we go. I guess I swapped too early, or someone not here. I don't know. No loop. Run it back. Do 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 do. Yoink. Oh, chill. Chill. Doing Diana while having a stream in the background. Let's go. Playing Diana while watching Diana. This is the strats. This is the strats. Can I get up to 750 mil today? Literally double my purse. That would be kind of helpful. Let's go, Pranesh. Yoink. So, we have less than 40 XP left to get. Just kind of wild to think about because it's like Armadillo Pet and then the rest is dungeons. It's all dungeons from here on out. Kind of crazy. Extended the sleep schedule. Valid. Bing. But yeah, we got a ways to go. When you start Mage, it's gonna depend on if Dungeon Breaker drops tomorrow. Because if it drops tomorrow, then I will finish Archer. But honestly, even if I do get to finish Archer tomorrow, I probably won't start Mage until after Aatrox. It could be a little bit. I do want to stream me starting Mage, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to do. Kind of hard to do. I need to get a guide made on revs this week as well as the plan. Before Aatrox shows up, I want to get a guide on revs and maybe a guide on Tarantula Slayer as well. Might be the strats. Where am I going? Over here. Yoink. Hold up. I will swap to Griffin so I can hit him with that. And then swap back. Nice. Who even needs a guide for revs? I mean, people asked about it. It's gonna be a beginner guide, of course. I mean, just how it is, but it's not bad to do. I was living in 2021. I made a rev guide, yeah, probably back in like 2021 is when I made a rev guide. So long ago. I don't think T5s were in the game yet. Was a while back. My thumbnail for that video was trash. Finally another ink. Yoink. Alright, that's 7 out of 10. Show me the money. Show me the money. No money. Feels bad, man. Run it back. Rev guide, left click with the OTS and boom, boss is dead. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be more of a progression thing. Saying like, all right, for this level, you should use this. For this level, you should use this. For this level, you should use this. I'm mainly gonna talk about gear. You know, gear and weaponry. I'll throw in, you know, a little bit of info on pets here and there. And what else? Also attributes, like a couple good attributes to go for, that sort of thing. That type of thing, you know. Please, Chimera, let's see it. Loot share one real quick. What YouTubers do you watch? Let's see, who have I been watching recently? Watch Slimesicle a lot. I watch. Wait for it. No Chimera. Sag. Who else have I been watching? Lil Aggie. Starro Chris. Been watching those guys. Been on an Elden Ring kick recently. So watched a lot of that. There's this other guy I've been watching play Power World a little bit. I don't even remember his name though. I think it's Kane. I think that was his name. What else? Watched Swavey and Palika the other day, of course. I think that's about it. Mosquitoes IRL. Oh my goodness, that is so many abbreviations, but I understood all of them. Crazy. Bro is mad at the mosquitoes. About to have a 1v6. Wild. It's good, Rex. You give advice for people? I don't do like profile reviews except for, I think we have a channel points thing for that on Twitch. And then on YouTube with on Saturdays I generally do profile reviews. But yeah, if you've got questions or anything, I'll do my best to answer. Beam, 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 beam. Yeah, just try not to do reviews too much on the regular streams, because if it's like something that I'm not doing by myself, okay, hi. Because, you know, I got a party for this, so I'd be kind of dragging down the party if I did them right now. I'm trying to only do those when I'm by myself. I don't know what that means, Pranesh. So maybe. It was good. Sai, how's it going, bro? Nothing. Sag. Very Sag. Run it back. That's 8 inks. We still got another 2 left. See if we can make it happen. Can we make it happen? I don't know. If it don't happen soon, I'm gonna have to let Chair play and maybe drop us a Chimera. How to get rid of Skyblock addiction? Why would you ever want to? You gotta throw your computer out the window. Pretty sure. It's the only way to do it. How many times so far? 1. We got 1. Back from vacation? Yes, sir. It was a good week. Honestly, probably the only way. For real, for real. Just turn into a hermit, you know. Don't look at anything on the internet, because anytime an update comes out, you'll want to play it. Yo, it's good, Kyoko. Thank you, bro. Yo, let's go, Zoro. But then I'll play on my phone. Gotta throw the phone out, too. Hollow Knight, the NPC called you bell ringer. Oh, yeah, I remember. Comprendo. Yeah, I'll allow it. That's fine. That works. Been called worse things, I won't lie. Fatal Tempo, a halberd with werewolf allowed me to 2-tap T5 rev. We put Fatal Tempo on a halberd. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Trying to figure out how to get silver for Melon, because I'm like 60k to 40k behind. Feels like it's a RNG carry for that one because of tool stuff. I mean, what farming level are you at, and like what's your armor? And yeah, I mean, definitely having like T3 Melon Dicer is a big deal. 3.0 Melon Dicer 3.0. It is a big deal. Melons is like what most people farm because it makes the most money, so it's definitely the hardest one to get a good rank in. So that's the reason. But yeah, I mean, it is a little RNG based with, you know, the Dicer procs as well. You get better Dicer procs, then you're gonna of course do better, but definitely having the 3.0 Dicer is a big help for that. What the heck is that sound? Don't know those YouTubers. I know OG YouTubers. Yeah, I don't watch too much. I mean, I watched DNTDM, of course, you know. But he went on like a month hiatus there, which is what his last video was talking about. So definitely watch that. I'll watch Captain Sparkles here and there. You know, not too much. Let me see, what else have I been watching? Yeah, a bit of comedy stuff. Ludwig, I'll watch Ludwig. But need Anita's Abby phone contact. I don't even remember how you get that, to be honest. Is it like, do you just need gold in a contest or something? I don't even remember. Is it just like a Jacob's ticket? Farm 29, Skywalk level 295, the easiest crop for gold medals. Probably like wheat. Pretty easy, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. Farming 29 is gonna be rough, but wheat should be the easiest one because that's what a lot of the newbies will be doing, and so they'll be ranked pretty low. Crappy armor with Melon Dice 3.0 with Lotus farming 31. Okay, yeah. So it might take you a while. Melon Gold's just tough. You might need at least like squash armor or something. It just takes a little bit. It do be a grind. It also could be your farm layout. Because some farm layouts are better than others, of course. So that could have something to do with it. I used Melon King D's farm for melons and pumpkins. It is on my garden if you want to visit and take a look, or you can just look up Melon King D's video. So he has a video on how to build that farm. But I don't know if that's still the best one. I think that's probably still the best melon farm out there, but there could be some new shenanigans discovered. Mushrooms are easy, yeah, that too. Any luck? We got a little bit. We've got a Chimera, we got a minus relic. It's only been like 3-4 hours of gameplay total, so nothing too crazy. Melon Gold was hard even for me, and I only managed with 2k farming fortune. Yeah, I mean, one thing you can do as well to help is just save up a bunch of earthworm pests. Like, make sure all the pests in your traps are earthworms, and try and make it so all the pests you spawn before the contest starts are earthworms, and don't like go and catch them until the contest starts. That's a good way to do it. Yoink. Eight inks and one Chimera already. Yep. Not too shabby. It took me a lot longer last time. Last Diana event, it was rough. I think I had a very long stream of me trying to drop a book. It was not it. Stop playing Minecraft because of the updates. Like playing just vanilla Minecraft. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more interesting now than it was before, but definitely is a lot closer to modded, I guess. Hold up. Can I actually hit him with this? Oh. Wait, let me... There we go. Boom, boom. There we go. Alright, good, good, good. We're good. Sad, no loot. Oh, well. So that's 9 out of 10. So we get one more and then we're good. That is the goal for today. One more Inquisitor. I don't know. I could go for a little longer. But we may... I think after 10, we'll at least go grab a bite to eat. I think is the strats. I think that's the meta. I don't do PVs on regular streams, Simon. Sorry, man. But if you are in the Discord, we have the progression advice channel in there, and somebody can help you out there. There are 2 people. Okay, no. Everybody is in the party. Okay, I was like, we have 5 people in here. Are these guys in the party? They are in the party. We're good. Bringing out for no reason. All right, see you in a bit, chair. Bing. Got the other randoms like cocoa, cactus, potato through just pest farming wheat. Yeah, that's fair. It works. Farm has 20 blocks per second. Only thing you can speed up is moving between lanes. Gotcha. Makes sense, makes sense. Do. But yeah, I hope Greenhouse is good, man. I'm not expecting like a ton of content out of it, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's gonna be 30 mutants, but who knows how long it's gonna take me to do, really. I mean, I got crop milestones done already. I'm not really planning on focusing on it too much. So, since the mutants are gonna be like passive things, unless you like grow them faster by farming on the garden, I'll probably just let it go. Yoink. But hopefully it makes, you know, farming make a bit more money for Iron Man players would be good. Only reason why is because I'm missing 5 silver, and I would like to get silver in them to get turbo 5 on all of them. Got you. Yeah, it's a grind. It's very much a grind. But it do be worth it. But yeah, it's just, again, at the lower farming levels, it's of course going to be way harder than once you get higher up. Bing. Do this. Okay, I gotta like, I don't know, I might have to do some archer runs off stream later. If I can get a squad up and running it. We shall see. Oh. We have an ink spawn over here. Where is bro? I'm losing him. There we go. Okay. Should be chilling. DS dropped a Chimera GG. Very nice. I did not. Can we get one more Chimera before the stream's over? 2 Chimeras in one stream? That'd be pretty epic. Just saying. But yeah, I watched the Marvel Zombie show. It was only 4 episodes. I was expecting a little more content up in there. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It is let's see. Yeah, we're good. It was very gory. For those of you wondering, it was like what was it? My brain. It was like Invincible. Like level gore stuff. It's probably a little bit worse. But I don't know. The first episode of Invincible is pretty rough. Probably wasn't worse than that. Yoink. Can't buy essence. I don't know, dude. I'll see how much it is, I guess, but Luaza making breakfast. Yoink. But yeah, I mean, if you can pay me for the essence, then that's fine, I guess. That'll do. Alrighty, visit me. I'll do that real quick. Gotta be quick. If I leave, I'm not stealing your stuff. It's because someone spawned an ink and I need to loot share it. So, you know. And I'll be back after the ink is dead. What do we got? Here we go. Come back up here. Bro is not coming back up here. Wait for it. All right. Take him down. Come on. Satch. Depression. All right, are you visiting me? You can do exclamation IGN if you don't know my IGN and visit me real quick. And then I can do that. Oh, another one? Are we serious? Bro got back to back? That's insane. actually bonkers. Somebody got to star him. Yep, there we go. On our island, okay, cool. Alright, give me one moment. Hello, sir. Go ahead and swap my armor back before I forget. Yoink. Did Oh. There we go. Alrighty. So I have 536.7 mil right now. And after this, we're gonna have, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. 2 mil. Cost 2 mil. Do. That'll do. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Back to it. I'm gonna have to do, why? Why though? I have to do so much off-camera grinding for these mage levels if I'm gonna make it happen at any point soon. But I don't know. All my videos are starting to take a long time to grind out, dude. It's like the Archfiend die one wasn't too bad. The Rev die one's gonna be pretty rough. If I do end up doing nucleus runs and going for that die, that'll be kind of rough. That's 5,000 nucleus runs that I'll have to do for that, which is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy, so we'll see what happens. Do. How many books so far? I have dropped 1 so far. We've dropped a book and a relic, so it's like 180 mil profit or something off of that, plus everything else. Should be about 200 mil profit in 4 hours or so of gameplay. So not too bad. We've got a little bit of moolah to show for ourselves. Kinda cooking. But definitely could be better, but could also be worse. So we take those. We definitely take those. Need the Juju because I can't use Term in dungeons. Yeah, that's fair. It is a grind. Gotta get the kata levels to be able to do all that. Let's do this. Yoink. Alright, I'm gonna have to grab something to eat here. In 5 minutes or so. If we haven't spawned one in the next 5 minutes. Spawned our number 10 in the next 5 minutes, then I'll have to go and grab that. And then we may end up doing a Monster Hunter stream later tonight, I think. Not really tonight, I guess. I do need to get a short made. I haven't made a short in a week, you know, so wouldn't be a bad idea to get one of those edited. But we'll see. I did manage to drop a Chimera book today, so I'll throw that into a short real quick. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get die from Vamp Slayer? Oh, goodness. That would be rough. I'd have to be doing T5s. That would be rough. For sure. It's a lot of T5s, man. That is a lot of T5s. Do I buy enrichment from auction house or use bits? If you have the bits, I would just use those. And then if you run out of bits, then you can buy it. with the coins. What do we got over here? Send it. There we go. Frosty proc goes crazy. I believe. Sad. No luck. Run it back. All good. All good, all good. Suggest a good weapon for 30 mil. What are we going to be using this for? We're going for dungeons. How much is a juju right now? How much do these guys? 9 mil. Could grind out the gear for that. But if we're talking melee, I mean, I guess like how much is Shadow Fury is too much, I think, right? Shadow Fury is 31. Barely out of the price range there. But isn't what's the falchion? Or is it not falchion? What's the other thing? I can't remember. What's the bone sword upgrade? I think it is, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Reaper. Felthorn Reaper. This thingy. Or the lower version. What's the lower version again? Bone Reaver? Yeah, could use this thing. That's pretty good. Rev 7, want to get to Rev 8? What combat setup should I use to get back into it? I mean, weapon-wise, you generally want to use like a Reaper Falchion. Unless you can afford, you know, like an Axe of the Shredded or Halberd of the Shredded. But Reaper Falchion, and then whatever your best combat armor is. Like, I mean, Necron would be great. Crimson would be better. Like, Hot Crimson would be better than Necron, but you can use Necron. Or, you know, Shadow Assassin works fine as well. But yeah, something like that. Need a basket of seeds. Dang, bro is out here. Needs all the farming gear. The grind is real. About a month worth of cookies, so I got like 40 to 50k bits. Dang, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to save up some so I can get all my kismets. It is a grind. How Shredded requires Rev 8. I forgot about that. So yeah, Reaper Falchion's fine then. Oh, well, there we go. There's number 10. Beautiful. Had like 1 minute to spare. Once he gets down. I should have done that. There we go. Going. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. No loot. Feels bad, mans. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. Question is what to do now. YouTube unsubscribed me for some reason. Chat, make sure you're subscribed. You never know. YouTube could be unsubscribing you. It could be. So smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30k for the red name. Necron or Goldor? Necron. Always. Pretty much. Let's see. So it is 2 now. I definitely got to grab something to eat. We've done 4 hours already, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Let me take a look, see here. I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna go eat, and then I will come back for a Twitch stream, and we'll probably do like Monster Hunter World, perhaps, or maybe Power World. I've been playing a lot of Power World off stream. So could do that. Or I might actually just go ahead and get the video recorded for Rev Slayer. Low key. Might be the strats. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And I should be back again. We'll be doing some Skyblock stuff again tomorrow. And we'll see what happens the rest of the day. No promises. I'm going to play it by ear. But yeah, you have a great rest of your day. God bless.